Buddy, it's What the Bug. I hope we're feeling okay today. Let me stop sharing my screen. Just want to do a sound check. Yo, dude, Jeff, I actually am so glad that you're on here. I want to give you higher permissions. Are you down for higher permissions? I have a couple mods that are up there. I have smaller mods and I have bigger mods. Want to know? All right, let's see. Jetica, hello. How's it going? Jeff, yes. Hi, irate unicorn. How you doing? That's the number one Big Daddy bug fangirl right there. Yeah, dude. Let's see here. We're going back. How's it sound? How we all doing? Okay, cool. Yeah, Jeff, just wanted to get you going. Let me open that up really quickly. Wait, what? Hello, bug. Yeah, I'm live, and it's not registering me as a live person on here. What's really going on? There it is. Okay, I opened up my screen. Shit. All right, hold on. Let me mute my fucking self on here because I can hear myself, and it's very confusing to talk. All right, I just need to give you some permissions really quick, and then we'll start. So did anybody? Oh, all right. I gotta remove you as a moderator really quick, and I'm gonna put you right back. Hey, what's going on? Don't worry, you're getting your power back. You're not getting it lost as a moderator. There you go. Now you're all right. So you guys know who you are, and Jeff, you guys, I know I'm live, Jeff. I know I'm live. It's just not showing it. Hey E, how's it going? I know I'm live. I just had opened up my page prior to going live, so it wasn't registering it as live. All right, boom, let me close that bitch because I cannot listen to myself talk. Okay, let's see here. Is E who I think it is, or is this somebody different? I don't know. Not saying it in a bad way. Actually, I'm saying it in a good way. Hey, what's going on, Myra? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Skittles. Thank you. All right. So, who okay. People kept telling me to get on the panel. Cool. I'm so glad you are. What a good voice to listen to while you're at work, right? All right. So last night, Hello Starlight was live. Oh, word. Okay, okay, I got you, Jeff. You're good, baby. You good. I just was like, damn, because I was like, I didn't see myself live, but um, dude, the Big Daddy Bug nickname is so funny, man. Like it's so funny. Um, It's crazy. It's like, what's the chance if someone jumps in on Morbid's live and gives me a nickname, but everybody fucking heard it and but it caught on. You guys liked it. That's the only reason why I've kind of gone with it. Plus, it's hilarious. Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, so Hello Starlight went live yesterday. Yesterday evening, nightish. And so people kept telling me to jump up on the panel, and I was just like, I don't know. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna have a lot to say. Hello, Sky. Um, yeah, and so it's not I just didn't think that it was. I don't know if you guys saw my short or if you guys saw my TikTok that I posted before this to let you guys know I was going live. There was so much hate in the thing. I understand there's a lot of people that don't like KJ. I don't not like her. I don't like her. I don't know her. She's just another creator that's online. I think she's got very thin skin for someone that's got so many followers. Um, I mean, if I had even twice the amount of followers, I mean, I don't have thin skin. Um, and I have people to talk to if I felt some sort of way, but I also know that, yeah, I knew she was gonna dip too, and I was like, "Dude," and because once again, Hello Starlight, is, Peeps is Fancy, and I think it was fair for Fancy to be able to come up and have a conversation. I don't like how, Without a Crystal Ball is like, "Stop saying," like, everyone keeps, like, throwing that word bullying around, and then as soon as that Without a Crystal Ball versus Without a Crystal Ball jumped up, she's like, "I don't wanna talk to her, I'm gonna answer the question." Well, you're not talking to her, you're just answering a question, you're not talking to her, you're answering a question that was directed towards you. It's kind of like you guys remember back in the day, like, let's say it's like Howard Stern, and, Howard Stern gets people on his channel and then people call in. Well, it's just different, you know? It's just different now. So they went on to the panel and they asked the question. She's like, "I'm not talking to her." And I was like, Come on. Like, Katie, like, dude, like, just answer the question. You're not talking to her. Just pretend like you're getting a phone call in. Like, it's not QVC. Like, they're not calling in and saying stuff, dude. They're jumping up on the panel, they're asking their question, and as KJ requested, Hello Starlight put her back down. She didn't kick her off. She just put her down back into the backstage so she could come back up, which is completely fair. Hey, Mary Jane. Guys, I'm trying to make sure I say hi to all of you guys. If you guys feel like I'm ever ignoring you, I'm hosting. It's different. Just know that it's all love up in here. All opinions are welcome. We don't do hate, we don't do racism, and we don't do actual bullying. We're not gonna say you're a bully because you said, "Oh, you know, KJ is and was out of control," but she also needs to understand that, dude, she's a public figure. She has got a large following, and just as much as you're gonna get love, you're gonna get hate. And it's weird because she said, me being blocked wasn't the reason that I all of a sudden did that. And I was like, I yes, it is because your eyes have been opened, and you started seeing it, which is good. I'm glad that her eyes are finally being opened to the Blanchards and their bullshit. Exactly. And that's another thing. She's got a history. I don't really actually know much about her. I just know, um, you know, nah, I don't ignore you guys. Um, Yeah, I don't, like I said, I didn't know even with such a large platform, people can be huge fucking creators and you never hear of them. You know what I mean? I didn't until I started doing all this. Also, if you guys know, I'm pretty good about not name dropping unless, and I'm not talking about doxing name dropping. I'm just talking about like if there's a certain person, I'll just be like, yeah, and I might explain a situation around it. I'm not here to do that. Um, Yes, dude, like, follow, share, subscribe, everything. Guys, there's so many of you guys that have been watching, but my subscriptions are not lining up with the amount of people watching. So let's smash the shit out of that. It is Starlight's platform, exactly, and they do need to do that. So, you guys, I posted a short and I also posted the TikTok. It's the same thing. Whatever I put on TikTok, well, not everything, because some of them are just funny. No, no, no. It's not cool to dox at all. I'm not gonna ever dox a motherfucker because if somebody finds out who I am, or if they knew what my real name was, I'd be pissed as shit. My name is Bug. That's my fucking name. Okay. And for those of you that don't know, it's What the Bug. And for those of y'all that do know, Big Daddy Bug. Yeah. See, like I don't know about that, but sometimes I know about certain things and I actually don't know. I didn't realize that that was their name or I didn't remember that it was. I got a pretty good memory, but Yes, Buggernauts, and I don't know if I actually went in and changed the memberships, but if I haven't already, I'll go in and make sure that the people that are, subscribing, and especially the members, it says that they're a Buggernaut. I just need to switch it up. I can't remember. I literally do everything on my own. It's not like I have a production company or anything like that yet. That's what we're working towards, a production company. Let's get that going. Daddy motherfucking bug. That's right. That's right. Dude, that's the funniest nickname. Actually, I want Zora up on my panel. I have been talking to her. Um, and so we do plan on doing something, whether it's me jumping on her live or whatever. No, not juggernauts. No, we're buggernauts. Yeah, yeah, we're buggernauts. You guys are buggernauts. I'm just bug. I tried to learn how to juggle, and I can't do it very well, but I appreciate that. I have so much that I have to do, like, all the time. Does anybody want to jump up and talk? Sounds like a band, Big Daddy Bug and the Buggernauts. Shit. I was in a band, I named it Equinox. It was Equiknox with the EKX capitalized. There's like one That'd be 1 or 2 songs online with that, but, like, there's, like, one of my songs, "See Me Through," but for some reason it's, like, super old, but it's almost like, no, it's not like it's a bad song or whatever, but it's okay, Teresa, I knew what you meant, that's what I thought, but I just had to say because I was like, "No, no, Juggernauts are different," yeah, it's a new virtual band, oh lord, I'm a one-man band, you guys, I do everything, I mean, I do buy beats from different producers and stuff like that, but I do everything myself. I would love a band. I just live in a shitty area and everybody sucks. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's one of the number one things I get. It's like between the voice and the hair. Um, if anybody wants to jump up, we can do that. Oh, I should probably put the link in there. I'm so bad about remembering to put the link in there. Um, yeah, so as you guys see, the thing says that we're gonna be discussing KJ on Hello Starlights Live. Right now, I'm just talking about it. I can pull it up if you guys want to hear some of it, see some of it. Um, yeah, there comes a point on there where Fancy's in there and she's like, I don't know if I want to jump up, and people wanted me to jump up, and I was like, I think I'm gonna let the ladies discuss this tonight. I'll just keep my little ass down here. Plus, I had to take a little break from jumping up. I've been going live pretty consistently during the day as much as I can. Tomorrow I can't because I'm DJing a pool party. That's gonna be cool. So right around the same time I go live during the day. So I host trivia tonight. So if Morbid, because it's every other day, if Morbid's live, I probably more than likely won't be on the panel, or if I am on the panel, it'll be later on this evening. I'll be jumping in late, depending on what time he goes on. But I'm on a different coast than him, so like these lives that are going to 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. are getting a little bit like crazy. But I'm not a pussy about it because Apple Charlotte is consistently telling us, she's like, it's 4 or 5 a.m. over here. Like, I do. I love Charlotte, dude. I wish he could jump on one of my panels. That'd be so cool. By the way, neutral channels with certain creators on panels will never work. Although Starlight sure did have a lot of people watching last night. She had a shit ton. I would have loved to have been on there, um, because it's always nice to have a large following, the page that lets you go up and talk. Hey, buddy, Moose has entered the room. Where were you? Oh yeah. Um, And yeah, I agree. But I wanted to ask the question because I always want to know like what people think. I think that I think my channel would be good for a neutral channel, but it's not even about the fact that it could be neutral, and you're exactly right with certain creators because KJ is not someone that is very good with answering questions straight up or anything like that. And if she doesn't like the people, or if she's not, and dude, Fancy had a good point. If she's not in charge of running the narrative, exactly. Yeah, I don't think Charlotte's awake either. But if she is, bitch, come over here. Yeah, that wasn't but I don't know, Fancy was very straightforward as she always is, but I don't think she was, like, rude. Fancy talks how she talks, and if you don't understand that, then you might be a little sensitive to the way Fancy is. Now, can Fancy be a little irate? Yeah, but I think that's why we like her, you know? Like, we do like how she can, like, pop off. It's like, "Damn, she's popping off." But don't jump into another creator's platform, and if you're given a wrench and you start blocking people, that's why I'm very careful about who gets that. There are Jenny, you're very absolutely correct, and I'm not defending KJ at all, okay? She can defend herself. I'm just saying I'm somebody that likes to be, um I'm not judgmental. I'm not a perfect person, and there's plenty of people that I'm sure down the road are like, I don't really like Bug, but not for the reasons that they don't like KJ. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna sit here and like one day and be like, oh, you know what? Ken and Gypsy are actually fucking awesome. No, just like the other night, when I said that I thought Ken was doing a good job as Gypsy's boyfriend, because if you think about it in any relationship way, regardless of whether you're dating dumbass gypsy or you're dating dumbass bug. Just kidding. I'm not a dumbass. It's just one of those things, dude. Like, just you gotta have an open mind. And if everybody agrees on everything the whole time, the fucking conversation's gonna be boring as shit, just like Charlotte was saying. And it's always nice to have other opinions. Now, when it turns into hateful shit, exactly, that's what I was saying too. KJ, that's another reason why I didn't jump up. I was like, I'm not gonna jump up and sit in my studio or even behind my laptop, which I more than likely wouldn't have done because you guys like can't your voice isn't the same on a microphone from headphones as it is like what I got. I got that cool setup. Um, yes, exactly, dude. She didn't That's the thing. That's also if you guys didn't see, I was in the comments and I was like, "Lord forbid if I was on this panel and I didn't get to say anything." Like, Charlotte was able to get some words in. Nicole's really good about jumping in, and it's Starlight's channel. But Emma was up there, and I didn't hear Emma really at all, if at all. And that's the thing, it's not her channel, she wasn't the host, and it's kinda like how she got mad when she was on Morbid for 5 hours, which I wasn't in that one because I was away at the beach for my birthday, but I wasn't tripping that I wasn't on it or wasn't there because, you can't get any words in, and if you do, you're gonna get talked over, and then it's gonna get ignored, but Charlotte did very well last night being like, "No, no, no, I have this to say, let me finish what I'm gonna say," and it was cool, but you can't run the narrative all the time. Like, dude, you got mad because people said that you were flip-flopping. That's exactly what you did, dude. You flip-flopped. Yes. People need to remember that coming on other people's panels are like inviting you into their home, and you should be respectful, kind, and don't make a mess, just in my opinion. Agreed. Um, yeah, if you guys wanna jump up, I love, Apple's great. She's actually probably one of the she not one of the few people, because I actually Hello Starlight hasn't really said much that I don't agree with. I mean, obviously, we don't have aren't haven't had, like, huge, long discussions about other things, like, we get up here and talk about the same dumb shit. See, that's cool. Guys, I'm so new to YouTube, uh, I started watching all of this stuff, like, a little bit before, Gypsy got out, and Fancy and then watching Hello Starlight on there. These are people I started watching prior, so, um, it's just an honor to be able to have conversations, with all of these people and be invited onto their panels and all of that, and then the fact that I get yeah, there's hate, whatever, but all the love that I get and all of that, and the fact that people are so quick to be like, "Don't fuck with Bug," she's not doing anything to you, because I really just like to come up here, crack jokes, give you guys a little bit of what I think, and then I like to hear your opinions too. You know, I'm not gonna sit here. It is my channel. It is my panel. And it's kind of like, somebody had said something on my first live and they started trying to say something. I was like, nope, we're not doing that here. Yeah, dude, Starlight absolutely can come up here. Love Starlight. Thank you. I appreciate that, Skittles. I was raised right. Now look, I'm a total dickwad, alright? I really am. But that's not you guys aren't but it's in a funny way. You know, like, I'm not rude to people. I have no reason to be. You gotta you're part of a internet world, you're on social media, you know, like, I'm the sweetest asshole you'll ever meet, okay? Like, straight up, that's and I'm not talking like sweet asshole like Ken's or like anything like I'm not talking and not that he's got a sweet asshole, apparently his is dirty. Just kidding. I don't know what the fuck, but I'm just saying, you know, I watched Fancy this morning and she was mentioning KJ. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to put a song on for you guys really quick. I'm getting a phone call that I cannot ignore. Give me just one moment, okay? Give me just one moment. What? Damn it. Just fine if you stay here with me. I'll be just fine if you stay here with me. If you choose to leave, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Sitting here, feeling so irrelevant, really made me wonder where and where we lost the passion at. I guess we're changing, we're growing apart, we're falling apart. Just thinking this is breaking my heart. Everything has changed, everything's so tedious. Even your presence here is making me delirious. I can't take the shots, I can't take the thoughts. We're way past the point where we can restart. Life has become so mundane, it's insane, it's the same every day. Life has become so mundane, it's insane, it's the same every day. I'll be just fine if you stay here with me. If you choose to leave, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. We're waiting, we're hoping, we're kissing, we're fixing the things that we knew that I've always been missing. You got me in a position of submission. I know you're in charge, but I'll never admit it. These days it's so hard to tell what you're thinking. Are you up, are you down, are you gonna leave me? I said that I'm sorry, why won't you believe me? This pagan, this bleeding is so underneath me. Life has become so mundane, it's insane, it's the same every day. Life has become so mundane, it's insane, it's the same every day. I'll be just fine if you stay here with me. If you choose to leave, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be just fine if you stay here with me. If you choose to leave, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'll be just fine if you stay here with me. Sorry, y'all. That was OnlyFans calling me, telling me that they were canceling my subscription. Just kidding, just kidding. Um, cool, I appreciate it. You guys know that that song's actually not mixed or mastered. That's actually just me raw dogging on the mic. Um, yeah, it's not a release song either. I wish that the comments would come through faster because I said something and I'm just not like you guys are it's, like, weird how it takes a minute for it to come through, and I'm like, you guys say something, and then I start laughing again because it comes back up to what you guys are saying. Um, yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be pretty slick if I did like Bug the Singing Drummer. And what I do is like I hate wearing girly bras or whatever because I'm just not girly like that. I'm hardcore mask. But like if I like was what Bug the shirtless singing drummer. Um, Although on a regular basis, I'm always known as the naked bandit at parties because 'cause I'll just, like, be like, "Let's go skinny dipping!" And they're like, "God damn it, Bug." So, oh, I'm not selling no fucking feet pics. I'm gonna sell my body, not that part of it. I appreciate that, I appreciate that. You guys. Yeah, man, like yeah, like, I and there's, like, different types. So, basically, the idea would be to get, like, different types of sports bras, and then I'm not really doing this, I just think that that would be if I ever had to whore myself out, that would be the way to do it. You guys want to. Now, I know you guys are probably looking for What the Bug on OnlyFans. Don't do it because 'cause I'm not there. You can try. You can try. Um, Everybody, thank you for joining. You guys are amazing. I haven't pulled up anything as far as Starlight's live. I wanted to ask her if she wouldn't mind, but I know she won't mind because she's cool like that. And I did email her last night and I was like, "Yeah, I got something for you or attempting to have something for you here soon." Oh, that shit was funny. Um, that shit was so funny the other night on Morbids. Like I know we're not here to talk about that, and I really didn't finish it, and then I was laying there last night because, um, YouTube, uh, like, is heavy on my mind all the time, and I'm always thinking about what I'm gonna do for you guys next and this and that. I do have a new video in the works, I do, okay? It's not that I haven't done that, it's because I've been going live, and I have right, Skittles? I have, it's kinda like his name should be Jan, because it's like, "Sure, Jan." Like, seriously, we should just start saying that, like, "Sure, can." How Gypsy says it, "Can." Um, anyway, so, yeah. Okay, guys, so tell me why I opened up the thing and I meant to type in "Hello, Starlight." What do I type in? YouTube, because that's what I said. So, yeah, so I'm sitting there thinking about it last night, and I was like, "You know what? I know I told you guys I was going back to go, I know oh, cool, you type in "Hello, Starlight," and this pops up. Isn't that cool? Um, is this it? Oh, yeah, 4 hours? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, let's pause it. Wait a minute. What? Okay. Alright, hold on, let me go. So, anyways, yeah, everything is what the bug. So I'll put it in here. Yeah, if you guys ever have anything that you guys wanna send to me or whatever, I'm literally what the bug on everything. So, whether it's on Snapchat or it's on Instagram or wherever the hell you think you wanna find me, TikTok, everything is what the bug. That's my email address. Thank you for the sub, Jenny. Let's go. You guys are amazing. Um I'm trying to get more merch up for you guys. I have a lot of stuff that's already designed because I have a website. It's actually whatthebug.com. Is it up? Let's find out. Because I was working on it. I just don't know if I published it. Let me look. No, I'm still working on it. I want to guys, I do everything by myself. And then real life happens and it's just like to keep up with everything is just the most. So I know some of the regular people that get up on here are not here. My schedule is gonna change too. Um, I'm gonna probably be less available. I'm also trying as much as possible to keep up with you guys. The comments, not in my live, not the live. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like when you guys comment on under my videos, Moose. No, he's a lazy fucking asshole, and he is 1 year old, and he acts like he's a 10-year-old dog. I don't know what the fuck his problem is, but every night between 8 and 8:30 PM, he gets the zoomies, so he comes over and he's like, in fact, where did he go? He's a sneaky guy. He's sneaky. Um, cool. Yeah, anything helps. Hey, you know what, Jeff? Here's what we're gonna do. Why don't you email me? Why don't you send me your phone number and I'll put you in a group chat with the other 2 moderators that I do speak with. You guys have the big wrenches. Um, so yeah, dude. He doesn't get much table food. We don't do table food here, but on occasion I will make him. He does have his treats. Like at the beach I bought him some puppy beer and I got him a couple cookies. One was shaped like a beer and then the other one was shaped like something. Hey 13th. Um Shoot me your phone number, Jeff, if you wanna be in that chat. That way it's easier. You'll be in the Bugger Not chat, just to make it easier than if I'm never available or the 2 of you guys or the 3 of you guys could talk. Um, I got the chills right now. What is happening? Oof. I'm not even cold, I'm, like, hot. I think it's the coffee. I'm, like, really bad at feeding myself, but, like, putting too much coffee in my body, but I also don't get hungry for a long time. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys want, I can start playing some of this. If anybody wants to come up, let me see. Let me Okay, groovy, dude. Jeff, thank you so much. Yeah, people were telling me that you're like an old school morbid guy. I feel very honored that there's so many of these OG people that have been around. You guys are teaching me a lot of stuff about not just YouTube, but other YouTubers and kind of this and that. I'm obviously being careful about who gets what. And don't anybody abuse your wrench because it will be taken away from you. I just want to say that. Also, I know that I can reach out to Nicole, Becca Scoops, and Starlight. Um, I know I'm not a huge person yet. We plan on getting huge over here, right? Uh, you guys, I might need a cease and desist. Um, Let me just say something really quick. Hey, I know you're watching, and I know you've been watching, and just kindly bug off. Okay, so there's that. Oh, yeah, I know. Dude, Becca jumped in the chat here yesterday. I love that she came here. Yeah, I mean, look, I can only get huge if you guys help. There's nothing I can do. I can't do anything to get huge. It's all about you guys. I mean, I guess I just have to be me, but I'm authentically me. You got to come original. You got to come original. All entertainers come original. And I don't know how to do anything other than that. Okay. So, does anybody want to jump up on the panel? I put the StreamYard in there. If anybody wants to jump up before I start playing this, the live stream was 4 hours long. Now, remember, if you guys didn't hear it, and you guys already know how it goes, when KJ's up on a panel, she thinks it's her fucking show because we all have to bow down to the KJ queen. I'm not really saying or calling her that. I'm just saying that's probably what she thinks in her mind. She's like, because her following is so much bigger. And it's like, yeah, your following's huge, but how many haters you got? It's a great song. Can't roll my eyes hard enough. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I see you guys watching. Look, if Becca Scoops and Hello Starlight will subscribe to me, what's holding you guys back? Nina, are you subscribed to me? I know we talk and I know we fuck with each other. I need to make sure you're subscribed. I feel like she is. Yeah, but the only thing that we could do, the only thing I can do is just, continue to give you guys content and do this and that. I do have a new video in the works for you guys, but because I've been going live, I've been doing that. Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Let's continue with that. If Alright, let me just get this ready. Now remember, like I said, KJ's on the fucking thing, okay? So it turns into what she wants to be the KJ show, which was really funny because she was crying about how morbid, she wasn't getting any words in. Like, "Bro, you were on that panel for 5 fucking hours. What do you mean you didn't get any words in?" Great. Hey, Tina. Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. Um It sucks because it's like, "Ugh, I hate talking about this." And yes, yes, I do hate talking about it. Because it's like but it's entertaining at the same time. It's like, dude, it just it keeps going. It's like I'm in shock almost, like, I know ain't no way there's some more shit coming out. And it's just like, "Alright, well, at least it's never ending." Like, I'll give one thing to that family, even though it's whack as hell. There's always some shit going on. That's what me and Becca and, Nina were on Morbid's talking about the other night. So after all the cowboy and the Ken shit, they dropped down and Nina and Becca Scoops jumped up. So if you guys didn't see that, towards the end of it, um, yeah, me, Nina, and I know. Me, Nina, and Becca Scoops actually have a conversation. Morbid was there, but he didn't actually say much. It was actually the 3 of us having a conversation. Um, yeah. I know, I know, I know, Irate, I know. Yeah, Sky, exactly. Is this real life? Oh, awesome, Skittles. I'm glad you caught that. It was. And I also somebody jumped, I think it was Priscilla jumped up, and I loved how she called like, I called us, like, the trigasm, because you get all the good scoop of tea, you get that good tea from, Nina, and I'm not really a tea channel. I kinda bounce in between. Like, of course, Morbid's, like, he's got the tea, he's got the goofball stuff going on about it. Becca is completely informative, but when you actually get Becca on a panel, dude, that lady's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, and then you have me. I don't really know what you consider my channel. I just try to be real with it. It's like I I'm just like, "Alright, well, this is what's going on." Like, I try to, like, let you guys know, like, what's popping, and then I try to also put some of the facts in not some, I put facts in there, but it's, like, my opinion too. It's just like, "Well, dude, that was fucking stupid. Why'd you do that?" It's all stupid. Look, that's it's like that's the thing, channel of love, I like that, thank you, I appreciate that. Oh, wow. Oh, were you Becca prior? Is that what you were, Irate Unicorn? Yeah, yeah, let's discuss this. I agree with that, Jeff. I agree with that because it's open and, like, that's the thing, like, I wanna be able to have it like, "Hello, Starlight," where it's kinda like this or that and, like, have people, "Oh, okay, okay." So I have spoken to you a few times on there, okay. Dude, yeah, I'm totally down. Sky, that sounds fucking great. Gotcha. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, where did this irate unicorn come from all of a sudden, but like knows all the things? Okay, okay. That makes way more sense. Yeah, it was getting confusing because it'd be like we'd be like, oh, Becca. And then we were talking about Becca Scoops, and then there'd be like a couple times we're like, yes, Becca, and it was talking about you. So that's respect. I respect that you changed your name because um, yeah. Okay, so I can't remember what time I started watching Starlight's live. Um, but this is actually it guys, KJ's gonna be talking a lot. I'll cut that shit off. Parawoman Radio, hey! Hi everyone. Hey bug. KJ scares me. She's gone after some of the creators and I've had on my channel, so I wouldn't want to talk about her publicly because of the doxing and lies. Yes, I understand that. I'm not talking about KJ per se. We're just talking about how KJ was on Hello Starlight's live, and that's kind of like that's the clicking point. That's what it's based on. Not so much talking about KJ. The kind of actually like the same way that I I'll give it to her last night that even though she wouldn't shut up, she, wasn't actually on there doing the regular bullshit that she normally does. No, I understand, I understand. Much love to Parawomen Radio also. She had me up on her, channel the other night. She's amazing. No, we do not trust KJ at all, at all. But yeah, shout out to Parawomen Radio for having me up. That was a fun, fun live. I would love to do it again. KJ is crystal ball. She is without a crystal ball. That is her. No, we do see, yeah, but should we allow her bad behavior just because she knows the Blanchards? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And no, I don't no. Uh, what did I say yesterday? Don't trust the hoe, never trust the hoe. No, we don't trust the hoe. No, we don't. I don't really trust anybody, and I sprinkled trust here and there out on occasion. You know, yeah, yeah. No, we're not doing that. Just because my title says KJ on Hello Starlight does not mean I'm not giving hate. I'm not giving love just as much. Okay. Um, yeah. I guess I'll play this for you guys. Now, once again, she will not shut the fuck up. So it's gonna be a lot of that.
Lingering, not necessarily.
So he thinks it's
Yeah,
I
what is
think
he now?
I don't know what he thinks now, frankly. I think in the beginning of the hype, when everyone was going through the hype of it and the family was being very select with what medical records they were showing people, it was easier to push that narrative. I think when you look at the actual medical records, it's clear that Dee Dee lied to all get up. I mean,
Sure. Yeah, I don't think anybody did
but
anything.
once
Okay, that's where I want to stop. So Fancy actually, hey Rebrand. So right now, what we're talking I just started playing that video. Last night, KJ was on Hello Starlight's live, and people were giving not just Starlight hate, but they were going and yeah, I know, I know. I don't do the drama stuff, so I mean, I haven't done anything to anybody, and I will not do anything. And when people start any drama or anything like that, I'm not gonna give into it. I'm not gonna start arguing with anybody. 'Cause I'm not doing it. I don't have time for that. And I also graduated high school quite some time ago, and I've left middle school all even longer time ago. So we don't I'm not doing any of that. Um they went over a lot. Starlight was live for a very long time, but I kind of want to jump to I kind of want to jump to when Fancy was on because honestly, that Fancy was making good points. And this is a good part too when somebody else come up there. So there's a point in time where literally KJ goes, people throw that bullying word out so much. Like they pull it out, they say it so much. And then literally as soon as this other chick comes on here, she's like, she's bullying me. It's like, bro, is she? Um, exactly. Exactly, dude. And I'm talking to you, Para Women Radio, if you guys see. And you just gotta if you don't give into it, then there's nothing they can do. Now when you start arguing back with them or giving into it, that's when an issue is gonna be um that's where the issue lies. It's kind of like, are you I don't know. I mean, you guys know. If anybody wants to come up, you guys can. Let me put the shit. There we go. Um yeah, I mean, here's the thing. As far as Fancy is concerned, I think I mean, look, I've been following Fancy. She got me lit on some stuff. Um, she got me lit on some stuff. Like she was one of the people that did a lot of stuff. Yeah, no. Um, oh shit. Well, here's what's gonna happen. Um, I hold on, I didn't see that comment. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read your comments while I'm also talking. Bug Brain is intense. Watch this shit. I know. Okay, actually, Jenny, I do know that, but what you guys maybe don't know is that Zora or Little Miss Lithium was live, and KJ jumped on that way before Hello Starlight went live. So she was live on Hello. So KJ went on to on TikTok. She was on Zora's live, and then later on she was on Hello Starlight's live, and then jumped off, and then she went live, and then Zora went on there. I didn't watch it. um yeah, she won't come after you. I doubt you are a part of Sir Morbid. Well, here's the other thing is that if I was to hit somebody, there's a couple people that have reached out to me and they're like, if you have any issues, let us know. Cause um, I'm not a little bitch, but I'm also okay, so this is basically what it kind of is like. It's like The Godfather. Like if I'm sitting there, it's like I don't have to I'm not trying to brag or nothing. Like I'm not gonna give into it personally, but if it starts getting to a legal situation, there will be there will be legal things that will be, and whatever she's pulling in more money from her social media for right now, but we're going to get bug very big. Let's work on that. So don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. And then it's like when you get the unhinged motherfuckers doing your shit. See, it's like if I reach out to somebody because something starts happening here, um, exactly. Don't mess with the bug. There's gonna be like people that actually make sense, not dumbasses that are like crazy. They're like, "Oh, you're talking shit about bug, blah, 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 blah." No, we're not doing that, dude. It's gonna be a professional situation situated, not not little bullshit high school drama. So a little bit while after this, there's somebody that was in the chat that jumps up. Woo! Uh, yeah, I mean, if you guys think that I'm eligible to be somebody that if you guys actually think that I'm somebody that could get up into the millions, let's fucking do it. I would love that, and I can handle it. I could handle it. Is it gonna be tough at sometimes? Yes, but I also have a good support team and all that. Can't roll my eyes hard enough. If you're on your phone, you can't tag. But if you're on a computer, you can actually hit the app button and then people's screen names will pop up and then you can hit it. I mean, for me, I can't highlight people on my phone. That's why I always tell people, like, I see what you're saying when I'm in somebody's chat on my phone, and I'm like, I can't highlight you, but I see you. That's why I try to tell people, I'm like, don't get mad. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't highlight you. So yeah, so this is where after she had already said somewhere before, KJ that is, had already said that it's people use the word throw the word bullying out there like it's I don't even know. I don't even have I don't even have anything. Yep. Nope, nope, nope. It's not you. It's because you're on your phone. Okay. So anyway, so she says about that bullshit about the bullying, and this is just funny. Watch this shit.
But the end result's like different. Sadly for the Munchausen's people, it's usually it's usually the proxies. Excuse me, they don't survive. So
Right.
this, but we know. I mean, it's not just that. There are other. There's tons of evidence out there that will never. I'll never be convinced that she is a victim of MBP or Munchausen's, but yeah, that's it, Munchausen's, or fictitious disorder by proxy, whatever.
Well, if you like, what I think is interesting is when you watch all of the documentaries about them, and in my own conversations with the family, they never talk at all. Oh no, 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 no. Hold on, that was me.
Look how she's already. Oh no, 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 dude, just handle it.
Muted. What's going on? I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to ask Katie why she flipped once she got blocked because she's known about the case and she was even refusing to promote Becca Scoops, and now she's exposing everything. But because
Guys, I'm sorry that her mic was messed up, but if you're not an idiot and you listen, you can hear her.
she got blocked.
Okay, that's a fair question, I think, right?
The audio was bad. I can't even. I really can't
He was
understand.
asking.
I heard it, but I don't want to speak to that account. So like, I'll answer it, but I don't want to speak to them.
Okay.
That's fine.
So what's the reason? If she knew the case, if she knew the pictures existed, she actually betrayed Fancy to chum up to Christy. But now that she got blocked, now she's flipping, and she knew all of this up until she got blocked, because she even stated that she was basically spinning the narrative for Christy.
Okay, can you like remove her from the panel?
You guys, come on. She just had dude. Oh my god, dude. Hey, what's up, baby? You want to jump up? Exactly, Jeff. Someone disagreeing with you doesn't mean that you're mm. Yes, she is. Can't roll my eyes. Yeah. I just sent the thing, so I'll be listening for the thing. Yeah, it's just a question, but like listen how hardcore she's like, can she just can you get rid of her? Bro, it's a question. So this is what I'm saying. Kind of like let's think about like radio shows. So I'm gonna refer to Howard Stern if you guys weren't here before. Everybody, thank you for joining. So you'll see in just a moment. I'm gonna play it in just a moment. What was I saying? It's so like let's pretend somebody's calling in. So instead of calling in, you jump up on the panel, you ask your question. She didn't have to knock her down. You'll see. Give me just a second. We'll watch it.
Okay.
And she deletes comments that
Just
ask
needs
her
to
that,
better
because she's
audio.
never confronted, and she always wants to control the narrative. So now we're asking her and holding her feet to the fire, because she's a truth seeker. So tell us the truth, KJ.
I don't know. I can't understand the audio so bad. I'm sorry. I can't understand.
Can you like get? I don't want to speak to
Yeah.
her.
Give me a
I'll
second.
answer the question, but I'm not going to speak to her.
Don't speak to me.
Exactly. You're not speaking to her. You're not speaking to her, bro. Apple Charlotte, I did say that. I said you're 8 hours ahead, and don't worry. You I think I like that like subtle I like that calm demeanor you have. And that makes you. Kind of like how people like that really excited voice or sound in my voice, you know? Um anyway, so yeah, you don't have like you don't have to jump down off the panel. Just answer the question. You don't have to talk to her.
Just answer. We're asking
No.
you for the truth.
I'm not speaking when you're on this panel.
All right, I'm going to put you
Again,
back.
controlling the narrative, controlling everything. You like to just control. You don't like to be kept
Hold on. Your
accountable for
audio
everything.
is really hard to hear you. So I'm just going to put you backstage so she can answer your question real quick. Okay.
I don't appreciate that account. They're
I don't know their channel. I haven't looked at it. I don't have a clue.
that's my photograph. That
Oh, okay.
WOACB is my channel. Like their entire existence is to troll and to harass.
Okay.
And they are the most black and white thinker in the world that thinks that no one's allowed to change their opinions ever.
Okay.
And I don't.
Uh-huh.
I will answer the question, but I'm not going to be forced to like that person bullies me relentlessly, exists to bully and troll. Like they think they're doing something righteous when they're really not. And if it made her feel better to yell at me like that and say, you made a mistake, Katie, you're a horrible person, thank you.
Okay,
Well,
that's understandable. I get it that there's channels out here that are dedicated to calling you out. So But I do have Fancy here, and I just want to bring her up so maybe y'all can.
So let me just answer the question. Like, I did not like.
Okay, so yes, you guys, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. Earlier in this live, she said people throw the word bullying around. And although I don't remember where it was, and I'm not going to try to find it because it was easier just to look for the stuff that was important, like this part, because this right here is all I wanted to show you guys. This right here, when Fancy gets on and starts talking, um, this is what I wanted to talk about.
Like, only turn on Gypsy because she blocked me. That is the narrative that Gypsy wants and can want people to believe, that it's somehow, and they did the exact same thing to Fancy. It's like, it's how they control the narrative and the concept that everyone wants a piece of them and wants fame from them. And that the minute they block you, then suddenly you're like gonna turn on them. And that's not what happened. Like, I wasn't blocked by Christy. I wasn't blocked by Vicky. My relationship was never primarily with Gypsy. It was
But
always
just,
with.
but wait a minute. You're stating that the whole reason.
Listen, we can discuss the wrench later. Let's not get hostile in the chat, okay? I don't mind, and I can as long as you're gonna abide by what was said the other day, because listen, I have mods, and we're doing what we can over here, trying to keep it a certain way, okay? That's all it is. We can discuss that later. Don't get upset. Don't get offended. Don't be mad. Oh, Cowboy, what is good, baby? All right, Leland, here's what we'll do. Let me give you some second. Oh, well, at least you're watching, Charlotte. Hello, Laura. Look at Cowboy jumping in the chat. What up, baby?
Reason that they're coming after you is because Gypsy and Ken blocked you. So you didn't have a falling out with Christy. You didn't have a falling out with Vicky. You had a falling out with Gypsy, but now you're going to say that Gypsy wasn't your primary focus and it wasn't your primary.
No, that's not what I said. Okay,
I'm confused. I'm trying
no,
to.
can I finish what I'm saying?
She sounds like a little girl. Can I finish what I'm saying? Like, stop whining, dude. Stop whining. Just talk. Just talk. Fancy's being pretty straightforward, as she is, and she's actually not being hostile. I'm gonna give it to Fancy because she is not being hostile. And Fancy can get hostile, but because there's that, this is what I love about this. There's the respect for Starlight, okay? That's what I love. There is a respect that's happening, and this is the kind of respect that I deserve and I would love to have, so that I can have open panels like this. I'm not against Katie coming up on my panel, but if she's gonna be some certain type of way, oh hell no. That's why I didn't jump up on the panel, because I wasn't gonna not get a word in. Like, I'm gonna give a lot of credit to Apple Charlotte for getting words in. I already knew Nicole and Hella Starlight were gonna be able to talk, but there was people that jumped off of the panel because they couldn't get a word in. It was like, I'm not fucking sitting here anymore. I'll just get in the comments. Anyway, let's keep going.
Sure, Katie.
Hold on, we're just gonna talk it out, right? You know,
Sure,
I never,
Hold on.
Gypsy was never my primary friend. I was friends with Christy.
You don't have to talk to me like that, Katie. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You came on here yelling at me.
No, I did not. I asked you a very simple question and I was not yelling, ma'am, and I'm still not yelling at you. You have been condescending and rude to several people, and you're being condescending and rude to me right now. Now, I have several questions for you. One of those is could you please explain to me why in 2019, when we told you this on a podcast, that you decided to tell me I was absolutely crazy and then decided to reach out to Christy yourself and then decided to put my mugshots and call me a felon when you know I'm not. You're not doing any better today than you were then, Katie. You're sitting up here making defaming comments about Dee Dee that you have know nothing about. You still don't understand her medical records. You still don't understand how this family works. And all you have done is cry and boohoo about how it's all poor Katie and you're just
I have not.
me.
No, I have not.
No,
No, I
you
have
said
not.
you wanted me to let you finish. You will let me finish. You are not like me, Katie. You are not. You perpetuated this lie further than anyone out there. Oh, I see. She's one.
Well, there was that. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. That's the whole thing I wanted to show you guys. Like, we can keep listening to what Fancy had to say, but that's what this whole thing was about. I just wanted to show you guys um what Fancy, look, we know that Fancy can be hostile and come off a certain way, but she was not. And I like how she defended herself, was like, "Dude, you don't have to talk to me like that. Like, dude, you like I know she didn't say dude. I'm obviously talking like me, but um uh huh. Yeah. And see, yeah. So she wasn't being the typical she yeah. Listen, all I know is that she jumped off, and she should have stayed. She she I don't understand it. I couldn't imagine having such a huge platform and not having thick skin. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how you could get so big and, like, but also at the same time, let me not forget that with that thin skin, there comes all of the really bad things, and that's why people don't like KJ. You know, like phone calls and this and that and having all the other shit. Yeah, Big Daddy Bud, let's go. Afraid to say anything on this channel, as in my channel? Or are we talking about Hello Starlight's channel? Because you shouldn't be afraid to say anything, because if you have something to say, we want you to say it. Hey, Crucial, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button, everybody. Um, exactly. You gotta pick your battles on here and on any social media. And honestly, it's so stupid. It's just a conversation. It's kind of like an advanced way of being on the phone. You're just doing it in front of a lot of people, you know? No. What did I say? Squirrels, didn't I say I would talk to you about that later on? Don't. We're not doing that. We're not doing that because I didn't say I wouldn't have a conversation. Like, I don't understand. So once again, I already said I would talk to you, and then here we are. All right, that's all I'm saying. I'm not like, guys, I'm not somebody that I'm not an I'm a very level-headed person, okay? Even if I sound one way, like, I'm not like gonna do that. There's certain things that we do here, and mods have different set of rules than mods have a different set of rules than um the rest of you guys. Okay? There's a I'm gonna put I guess a higher standard because they're looking out for me, and because nobody knows me personally, I'm new here, and I have to look out for what makes the most sense. Um, right. So I have an email address. You can address me there. I can have a conversation. And I have big wrenches in here. What say it. I don't understand. Rebrand. Girl, there's no drama. Oh, Apple, I'm so sorry. Hey.
Hiya.
Hi,
Hi.
how's it going? Oh my
Uh,
god, guys, I got Apple Charlotte on my page. Yay!
Thank you. Thanks for your kind words in the chat. No, it's fine. It's fine, everybody. I don't care. Like, I am 8 hours ahead of you guys, and sometimes I am. Actually, sometimes I do sound half dead on the panel because, it's quite late or it's 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So it's all good.
What you actually do your daytime, but nighttime voice when you have to be quiet when there's other people in the home is also
Yeah.
different as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a difference. I actually do hear the difference, but nighttime voice is different. I mean, my energy isn't as high sometimes at night because there are people sleeping in the other rooms. I'm not in the basement anymore. I'm not, so um,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like,
but it's
use the
not.
background
Yeah,
noise at the moment because I'm not actually at home. So
okay.
if you hear people in the background, I do apologise. So that was one of the reasons I wasn't going to hop on, but I thought, oh, I'll come and say hi. So
No, we love it. We love you here. Yo, so since you were on the panel last night, and I appreciate you giving me that shout out because I didn't want to jump up on the panel for a million reasons.
yeah,
I
okay.
also knew I wasn't going to get a word in, and I wasn't going to waste my time. Not with Starlight, not with you, not with Nicole. Nothing
No,
with you guys. I just wasn't going to waste my time sitting on a panel, sitting in this chair, and not being able to talk. You know.
yeah, no, I understand. That makes perfect sense. Um, I didn't. I think I was already on panel when Katie Joy jumped on. I think she asked to come up, and I was like, I didn't. My first instinct was to like go, but like I thought, well, no, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I've not made any, I've not made it like any sort of like secret that I don't really like the woman, but I'll be polite to her because if you consider this like a professional sort of like pursuit, like job, whatever, then you have to act professionally, I suppose. And it does,
Yes, exactly.
yeah, and it doesn't serve anybody to start infighting. Actually, it does. It serves Gypsy and Gypsy's little stands and minions. So yeah, like that's the only thing that's going to happen is if we all start infighting, they'll get the result they want, and that's not what I want. So, but yeah, I wish you had. I was hoping you would jump on, but I understand why.
Uh, Not with me being so small and not with me being where I'm at. So I'm like literally just waiting for everything to update in the analytics world for YouTube. And I am already there. It just hasn't gotten the email, hasn't come through. I'm fully monetized. I just have to wait for the hours to catch up. I'm only like 10 hours away, but it's only updated to July 31st and it's the 5th. So once it uploads from there, then I'm fully monetized. Like, because I play if I play music, it's my own. So no, like YouTube tried to copyright me, and I was like, yeah, bitch, that's my song. But I situated that situation because that I
Yeah,
have the license for it. But I hate how some of these huge people aren't monetized because of playing songs. But there is a list of songs that it'll opens up to you once you hit a certain point that you can play. But
uh,
Starlight knows and she knows what she's got to do. She's just got to get to it. So she knows how it is.
yeah.
Um
Well, I'm glad your channel's doing very well. Like, hopefully, we can get it growing because you are very entertaining.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I
Fun,
mean,
and
it's
you're
all up
fun
to
as
you guys.
yeah. But I guess you don't have memberships yet, though, or do you?
I do. Yeah, you can become a Buggernut now and you can
Oh
buy
yeah, okay.
merch and you can do that. The thing I don't have up yet is cuz I got to go through and do it cuz I do everything on my own and I do music and I have life outside is I don't have my emojis up on that.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, I'll join your membership definitely, absolutely.
I
Um,
appreciate that.
you're welcome. You're welcome. But no, yeah. So Katie Joy, that was a bit of a. I knew that. I was just hoping she was going to be polite to everybody because I heard the way that she spoke to Nicole a few times on Morbid stream the other night, and she was a bit cutting, and a bit, how do you put it, abrupt. And I thought, well, that could come off as being a bit rude. Um, but
Mhm.
like I said, like we can all agree to disagree. Um, but yeah, I saw how what the chat were saying, and I was just like, oh. And I was just hoping that Starlight wasn't going to get any sort of backlash for it because like she never did anything. She was only allowing her a place to speak, really. Um, and she likes to talk. So Katie Joy, I mean,
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. That's why I was like, I'm giving you props because you did get some stuff in. Because I joined later, but by the time I joined, she was already up, and then there was this part right here, and I was just like, "God damn." Not a surprise, but god damn.
Yeah, I know how it goes sometimes. Yeah, definitely. But um, I see. I've not really been keeping up with Katie Joy, so I know that there was a bit of a. I know that some people have been using the expression, and I'm not saying anybody in particular or anybody here, but that she flip flopped in May or something. She put out a post in May saying that she had been done with like sort of supporting Gypsy and her family, and
Mhm.
then something happened. I don't know. It's a very rudimentary understanding that I have of this, because I
Yeah,
don't follow her. I don't watch her channel because it just,
neither do I.
yeah, it's just for my own sort of like
I just
mental.
found out who she was. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in a
No,
stuck
no,
up
no.
way. I just
I
didn't, I didn't know who she was.
no, you would. I didn't expect that you probably would. I came across her in 2018 when she was involved with someone called Steve McRae, who did this show called, was it called the Non Sequitur Show or something? I don't know. He was an ex-vet, so he was a veteran, and they had a massive falling out, and I can't remember why. And then she started on the teen mum stuff, and then
Okay,
you
yeah,
could,
yeah. They
yeah,
were
you could,
talking about that last night.
yeah, and then she started interviewing. I don't know if you ever watched Teen Mom, the first series. I think it was the first.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, I think there was a girl called Amber that was on it, Amber Heard, and she had a boyfriend. She had a baby with somebody called, I think it was Andrew. Correct me if I'm wrong. It probably wasn't Andrew. I can't remember now. But then she went on to date this other guy. I think his name was Matt, and I think she was able to get his information and his details, and she was conversing with him, and I could just see the cracks. I could see where it could potentially all come so I was like, I just kind of
Mhm.
sort of slowly moved myself away, and I never, especially after the incident with the autistic women in our audience, because she would eat on camera, and like when she first started, her etiquette was, she wasn't, I can't say she was 100%. She's more professional now. I'm not, that's not me saying she's great or that I really, but I see that she doesn't star in a lot of the videos that she does now, whereas before she used to like actually present as a, like she used to be on camera, and she was sitting drinking one night. I don't know what she was drinking. It was, I don't know if it was alcohol or whatever, and she had a bag of M&Ms, and she was eating the M&Ms, and there was a lady in the chat that said, "Oh, I've got autism and that I'm struggling with the sensory noise. I don't like the crunching noise," and
Oh, I can't stand people chewing with their mouth open, dude.
that's what she was doing.
Oh, oh
That's
my
what she was.
god. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle when people swallow their drink loud. Like, dude, I'm the same way, man. I don't know if you saw my comment, but I've actually been told by quite a few people that I should maybe go get tested because you said you didn't even get diagnosed until you were 36, and I'm actually a couple years
Right.
younger. So, um, yeah, because they were asking that in Sir Morbids. They were like, "Is she neurodivergent?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I know I have ADHD. There's that, but then
Oh
there's
yeah.
also like there's all the other things. But that doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
It only
Anyway,
matters
continue.
it only matters to you if it, like, if you want it to. Do you know what I mean? If you want to have that sort of, how would you put it? It's not like the label, but just the self validation. If that's how you feel and it serves you, do it. If you don't care, don't do it. Yourself. So yeah. But this woman, like you say, I'm very funny about those kind of things as well, but I don't
Yes.
know, I knew what she was like, so I wouldn't have personally spoken up. But this lady, I guess she wasn't very like au fait with Katie Joy, and so she said, can you please, would you please mind not like eating on camera or something like that. And I mean, that's a fair question to ask, I suppose. I mean,
It's fucking
I would,
gross, dude, and it's
yeah,
rude. It's
it's-
I know it's her platform, but that's the dumbest thing. Like, dude, just ugh.
exactly. And I mean, at the end of the day, she could have said, "Well, I'm sorry, but it's my channel and this is how I want my channel to run." Or, like, "I'm sorry if I've offended you, but I don't think I'm doing anything. She could have handled it a different way, but instead what she did was she took the M&M, she came really close to the camera so that you could see her teeth. She opened her mouth and she put it in, I think it was the peanut one, and she crunched down really hard and you could actually see her mouth and everything. And I was like, that is just so asinine to do that. And then the woman ended up getting bullied. She ended up feeling ostracized. I think she made a few videos herself about her being on the spectrum, and I just felt there was no need for that, for it to go that far. And that's when I kind of just stood back and stopped watching her really. And I haven't really been. I don't really watch her unless someone else uploads, like, unless she's been on TikTok or Instagram, and people that I do follow, they'll upload like clips here, and it's only to see what she's saying, because she's such, like I said last night, she's such a polarizing individual. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no happy medium where she's either all in or, you know. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
I
no,
mean,
I was agreeing, actually, you're probably one of the not few, because I agree with a lot of the stuff. Nicole cracks me up. Hello, Starlight. But I would say, um, like, even when we're on Morbids, I'm like, dude, like, I would say, like, almost 100%. I'm like, yep, I agree with that. Like, I very rarely disagree with a lot of the things that people are saying. Then there's a lot of times I'm just like, well, but I'm just gonna let people have their 2 cents. Like, I'm not gonna be like, nah, bro. Like, if I have an opposite or like an opinion, and I want to say like, well, this is the way I'm seeing it, then I'm gonna say that. But I just don't get it, dude. Like, I just don't understand. And look, if you're asking for the popularity, don't be surprised when you get the hate. So guys, would I love to hit 1 million one day? Hell yeah. Am I ready for it? Hell yeah. I don't know what happened to Charlotte, but you can come back up. There you go. There you go.
sorry about that. I don't know what
That's
happened. My
okay.
timer went off on my phone, and I tried to like stop it, and then I couldn't hear you. And I was like,
Oh,
I could.
it's all good.
Sorry. Sorry, I missed what you said. I do apologize.
I was just saying, I might not agree with everything with that everyone says. And you're one of the few people that I almost 100% of what you say I agree with, but I also think that like your mind is like mine, and it's just you're very level-headed, and you're like, well, let's really take a step back. Like, if you're able to take a step back, and I was just saying, if I was to hit that, like, if you're asking, so basically, not even just referring to, I'm referring to anybody that has a platform that's growing or that's larger. If you're asking for the popularity, and you're doing this and you're doing that, you need to also realize that there's going to be things that are hard to read. And if you're unable to decipher hate from like, there's some, now here's the thing, KJ gets called out for some real shit.
Mhm.
you know um
Yeah.
but you gotta learn. And if you're asking and you're working for the platform, you gotta understand you're a public figure, and you gotta be real, but you also gotta have your character. You gotta, not just as a human, like a personality character. You're kind of on, like, you're hey, into the weeds. You have a personality. Like, you guys know what the bug, like Big Daddy Bug. Like, there's a reason why it was a joke, but it actually makes sense. And you guys were like, no, that's actually a good nickname for you. Because if I disagree with somebody, I'll say what I gotta say, but I'm also not gonna come at you.
You're not
Um,
malicious. You don't have a bad bone in your body. I can just tell by speaking to you that you don't. You don't have that same. She's very. I think. I feel that she's very divisive, and she can be quite asinine, quite vindictive, and a bit malicious at times, Katie Joy.
mhm.
And
Oh yeah.
I don't think she almost comes across sometimes. I sometimes watch her and I think it's like watching a teenage girl that's just like spoiled and not getting her own way kind of thing. And I know that sounds
Exactly. No,
petty
no,
and
no, no,
stuff.
no, because that's what I said before you got on, and I don't know if you heard it. Jess, come on
I,
up. Let Apple and me finish, and then I'm gonna let you're gonna come up, but
oh,
just
okay.
let me finish what I was saying. You're still up, baby. What I was saying, actually, right before you got on, and Charlotte, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I was like, I graduated high school quite some time ago, and I definitely left middle school way long before that.
Yeah, I heard you say that. And it's weird because even like there is that kind of in certain communities or certain corners of YouTube, you do get that mentality, and it's like it doesn't serve her. She's notorious. I would say she's notorious, just like Gypsy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would rather just life's hard enough. Do you know what I mean? And I know this is like a bit cliched, but life is hard enough. The real life, like our real lives, we're all dealing with stuff that we're probably struggling with from time to time, if not all the time. And so this should be like escapism in a certain respect. We should be able to come on and have fun and just keep it light. And I mean, obviously, if it's a serious subject, give it the respect that it requires. But we don't need to be sitting and arguing amongst ourselves, because it's futile. It's not
I have
conducive.
my dog with me. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my dog.
Aw. What kind of
She's
dog do you
being
have?
crazy. Oh,
What kind of dog do you have?
Blackberry. She's a black lab.
Oh,
My favorite.
You want to see her?
yes, please.
Sure, why not? Bring it up.
Like, there she is.
Oh,
Oh, little scoundrel. What's up, scoundrel baby?
Come here, Black. My people's gonna say hi. Look at you. It's crazy.
oh, she's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think she wants to go outside, but I'm tired. So
Yeah, that's Moose goes right before we go on, and then today I'm going to I'm on East Coast time. We're going to about for another hour and a half, I think ish, as long as everything's cool. So hey, what's up? The jig is up. Everybody that's jumped in, and if I've missed your name or whatever, hello, thank you for joining. Jess, weren't you on the panel for a little bit last night?
I was, yes, just for a little bit. Black, come here. Blackberry. Get up here. Get your ass on this bed. Come on.
Have a good day, pair of women. I will talk to you later. Much love to you, and I hope that I can get back on one of your panels. We were supposed to go over something and we didn't. So if we want to go over that, that'd be cool.
yeah. It was still a good stream, though. It was still a nice stream to listen to the other night. You and Para Women. What was it you were meant to be going? It wasn't the PR pack, was it? It was something else. I don't.
Dude, honestly, I don't know why I'm like really. Was it Gypsy? Dude, I can't remember right now. Was it Gypsy? Guys, I've gone live and like been on so many different panels. I'm like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. It's not that I didn't appreciate it or whatever. It's just yes, Gypsy's Chads. I'm sorry. It's not that I didn't respect or love being on there. I've been on 4 panels. I've been on Sir Morbids and a few other ones. See ya, pair of women. Much love. Welcome in everybody that's come in and then watching lives. And then I've been going live. Tomorrow will be like, I think I've been live solid for like 4 or 5 days, 5, maybe almost 6 days in a row. Yep,
wow.
the Gypsiverse. Fucking Gypsiverse.
The Gypsy.
Wait, any updates on her possibly going back to prison?
No, so a lot of people are saying that like they think that the fact that she's pregnant is keeping her out, which could very well be true because they don't like to house pregnant women, but they do. It's not like they don't, but I think it's because of Chillicothe. They're like, nah, fuck that. Plus, she's a whole fucking wreck. I'm sure I think they put her out. I think they put her out because they were sick and tired of her being in there. She's annoying as hell.
Yeah. She was bad in prison.
I don't know. GypsyCon 2025 word. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's see. I was kind of thinking about going over Nick's interrogation, but I think I'm gonna save that for like another day because I want to see if I can get like a bigger, not that you guys aren't awesome, get like a bigger panel or maybe start that one off or whatever. Because obviously this one's about KJ on Hello Starlights. And once again, this is not a spot. Good night. Can't roll your eyes. Thanks for being in. Yeah, Christine, I actually kind of agree with what you're saying. She said the call was a setup between the one chick and Gypsy to get us talking. Hey, I Heart Truth, look at you, look at you. She was I Heart Truth gets thumbs ups hardcore because she bought a What the Bug t-shirt. Yeah.
Who?
I Heart Truth. Hey Chrissy, hey, what's going on? Okay, so if you guys want, we can continue to listen to what, because the rest of the panel is Starlight, Nicole, of course, Charlotte, and Fancy, and oh, I love Sir Morbid. He is my YouTube daddy, and no, he really is like my YouTube dad. And then I'm considering Hello Starlight as my YouTube mom because I'm learning a lot from them and they're being very supportive. And without
Yeah.
their platforms, mine wouldn't be growing as quickly. I mean, you guys are just representing the shit out of me, and I'm so humbled. I mean, I think that's probably Charlotte. That's probably what it is. I've been a musician for a long time, and there's sometimes, and I'm not trying to sound like a cocky asshole, but I come out there and I'm like the best performer. I dance, I move, I don't stand there. My voice is great. I have this energy that's just, different. And I don't go up there thinking I'm the best.
No,
I
I
go
know
up
you.
there thinking I'm the worst. And the feedback I get. And so I just brought that same just life over here.
Same energy. Yeah, no, I understand because I mean, I used to, believe it or not, like I'm 42 now, but when I was younger, I've got a degree in music performance, and I used to sing and play with multiple orchestras, bands, jazz quartets. I played in the National Youth Jazz Orchestra, the National Jazz Orchestra of Scotland, all of this. Before I got unwell, and you're always on. You're always kind of on when you're doing it like every night, like 5, 6 nights a week. If you're playing in different bars, venues, you're constantly on. So, and especially when you're a bit younger as well, and life hasn't jaded you as much as it has now for me. I mean, hopefully you won't. I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis now, so that's probably why I sometimes sound like a
The
bit.
pain is real.
Yeah, but that, like,
Um,
I understand that, but like I think
yeah,
you're going to, like, you're one of these people that's just like you are yourself. You're raw and you're real, and people will actually, believe it or not, if you look at Toddy One Skip, for example, I feel exactly the same about her. I feel she really wears her heart on her sleeve. There's no airs and graces about her. She's real. She's what she doesn't pretend to be something she's not. Um,
exactly. I
and
do raw dog you guys, don't I?
yeah, but it's fun. It's fun, isn't it? For fun, man. It's cool. Like, that's your thing. That's just your thing. But I think continue the way you're going, and I think you're probably going to be quite successful because
Did
you're
you
into
hear
music.
the dog panting?
A little bit just now.
Yeah, she's being loud.
Ah, look, I'm gonna highlight that motherfucker right there. And the jig is up. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean
That's
that's.
true.
I
It is
think
though.
that's.
Come
I think
on.
that's why it's Big Daddy Bug. It's the personality and the looks.
Of course, you're the full. I was going to say that you're the full package. That's right. Yeah, the full package. I didn't know whether to say the whole or the full. So you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
And I like the fact
Hey
that you.
Dash X. Sorry, let me give a little shout out. Hey Dash
Oh,
X, thanks so much. Please subscribe. You guys, this is awesome. I love the fact that I'm seeing Morbid's people and Starlight's people and Nicole's people. I've actually had Nicole up on my panel. I'm loving that Charlotte's up on here. Jesse, I love when you come up too. You guys are so awesome. You guys, we're trying to grow the What the Bug community. Yes, Skittles. Actually, my new manager fell in love with me as soon as I did. I roasted her during my interview. So she was like, "Shit." She was like, "All right, you're in," because I roasted her, and she said something yesterday. She was like, "So what are you taking away from this class, Bug?" And I was like, "This fucking."
Position.
But I don't know how to be anything but me. Plus, my parents goofballs. Um,
look, it does.
Listen, I have to. I'm. This is. I'm gonna tell you one more time. You're not blocked, dude.
Who's saying that?
Like, why you? Why you're not? You're not blocked, bro. Like, you're not blocked. Like, I don't know. like, you're not blocked. Well, I can see you, okay? It's okay. Just it like, remember we were talking about thick skin? Like, you're not gonna get made fun of or anything on here. There's just certain types of rules that you have to follow because this is my channel, and we're not disrespecting one another. I'm not gonna disrespect you. Don't get nobody needs to get in their feelings, and if you get in your feelings some sort of way, then, like, maybe just talk to me personally and not in the chat. We don't do drama over here because we're not in high school. We are adults. Even though I might be one of the younger adults on the panel, even though it is my channel, that's okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm not trying to come at people. I'm just like, bro, I've literally it's all right. It's okay. It's okay, bud. Everything's fine. Just kidding, guys. I'm not really losing my shit. I just am super excited and I just am hyper and got the cold sweats from this coffee. Let's see. I left Starlight a comment this morning thanking her and telling her she should do a reaction to the original Fancy and KJ interview. Ooh, I would love that. Did you guys hear Starlight? So I don't know how many of you guys are Morbid fans. Just kidding. Most of you are. Starlight actually wants me to do. I don't know why she didn't choose Morbid because she could have done that, but she went for me, which was an honor. She wants to do not Christy, excuse me, Gypsy and Nick's text messages, and she wants me to be Nick and she wants
Oh
to be
yes,
Gypsy. I'm like,
Oh
dude,
God.
that's me fucking hilarious.
that would be
Well,
epic.
I could be Gypsy. I have a really good Gypsy impression.
Oh yeah, I like to do I like my Apple Charlotte. That was pretty fun. I was going to town on that one the other day.
I heard that. I wondered what I was like. Look, I don't know. I hate my voice. Like I know a lot of people say, oh, they like it. They like, but I mean, I do, don't I? I really don't like my voice. Like anybody that knows me will tell you that. Because I always find that, like on a woman or a female, the Scottish act, depending on what part of Scotland you're from, like it can be quite. I don't know. It can be a bit uncouth, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too hard on myself. But I hate hearing myself back. I really do. I feel like I don't know. I don't know.
I hate my voice too.
I think
Listen,
everybody
listen,
isn't, aren't
listen. Charlotte, here's another thing is that so like when I'm talking to you, you probably hear an accent, but like I don't hear an accent. I'm just talking. But when you talk, and that's another thing, you go on a lot of Americans' platforms. So when we hear you talk, we're like, oh shit.
I know. Morbid thought I was from Australia. I thought it was just. I think
He
he was just.
is a goofball because it's definitely not Australian. I mean, you knew your father. I don't think it wasn't that you didn't know your father. It wasn't anything like that. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, I think he was just having a. I think he was just joking around. But yeah,
I know, yeah.
it is what it is. Sometimes what I need is a better mic. I think because I just use my iPhone, so sometimes I feel like I'm getting drowned out, not because I feel
Yeah.
people are being like rude and speaking over me. It's just that I can tell what sometimes when I do catch somebody that maybe clipped the stream and I can hear my voice, I'm way quieter than everyone else. So I might look into that. I don't know, but I'm not a creator per se. I do have a channel, but I don't really. I was doing music on it a wee while ago, but I've kind of like stopped at the moment. So, because I just find this whole gypsy scenario, saga thing, whatever, like, I don't know. I think maybe it's because of the Nick thing was, like I keep saying, it was the Nick, what happened to Nick that really got me and still gets me to this day. It's terrible what happened to Nick and the way that Gypsy's been behaving and the people that she's hurting and like it's
just fucked up, in my opinion.
Yeah,
yes,
it's so
very.
dirty and gross. I mean, and then she plays the victim still, and it's like, bro, like, and then it's weird because she's getting mad and trying to like, they're getting mad. It's like, well, yeah, like, yeah, she cheated on Ryan, but like Ken was cheating like with this and that. It's like, I don't care, bro. You're literally
Right.
still married, and you're knocked up.
Right. I really don't think she's actually pregnant. I think she's faking everything.
I think she's not pregnant too, actually.
I really, yeah, something sounds fishy about her
Feel
pregnancy
like
because first she was
she's
like,
like losing
no,
weight.
it's wrong. Like, a few days, like a couple weeks before she left Ryan, she told Ryan that she was pregnant, and then when she left Ryan, she's like, "I'm pregnant with Ken's baby." So like, what?
Yeah, I just watched. I don't know if like how many people watched Toddy, but I just watched one of her videos earlier. I didn't even know you were live. I'm not.
I love Toddy and Skip.
Yeah, I am like got my notifications switched on, so I don't know why I never got a notification that you went live. What the bug? But I'm here now anyway. But like she said earlier that there'd be one of three outcomes. Either Gypsy would have like did have you seen the video where there's a leaked text message that Gypsy wrote? I don't know if you've seen it, and it's like she's saying how she's feeling bad about like she's considered like I don't know if anybody in the chat knows what I'm referring to, but there's like Toddy wrote out that she's written this whole paragraph. It's almost like an essay about how
Mm-hmm.
she didn't think about how having a baby, passing on the illness or the disease or the disorder, however you want to condition, might affect the child. And now she's really not, she's given it deep thought and she feels terrible because the child might end up having a similar life to how she did and it wouldn't be fair. And why, so I don't know why she's having this epiphany now at this moment. But then Toddy says, well, there's maybe one or three things, or two or three things might happen. She might. This is Toddy's words, not mine. But she might like claim that she potentially had a miscarriage, or she may have an abortion on the grounds that she'll try and like sell the ideas that it isn't fair to bring the kid in, and it was she was thinking harshly and she doesn't want the kid to go through all the multiple surgeries that she supposedly allegedly went through.
Yes.
Just a very odd message to me. It sounded very PR-esque, like it had been like I don't know. It didn't sound genuine or authentic. It sounded like she was trying to either A, garner sympathy, or B, set up something. I don't know. But if anybody's seen the video, you'll know what I mean, like what I'm talking about. I can't remember verbatim what was said, but she was
No,
just like,
yeah, it's exactly what you said. You paraphrased it, but that's exactly it. She's like, "I'm having a real hard time right
that's
now."
it, that's
And
it.
it's like, what's funny is that it's like, I think you're absolutely dead on with it because I was thinking that too. And it's not even like I tried to, I literally, that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, so you're either setting it up because you're trying to, so you're going to have an abortion and play it off like you had a miscarriage, or you're going to have it and be like, well, and then it's like, but then at the same time, I'm like, they come off very, no, let me not go there. They come
Maybe,
off, yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
No,
No, go
you
ahead.
go. I don't want to keep interrupting you and
No,
monopolizing
you're
your
good.
time.
I
Maybe
mean, I'm
she.
sure you probably do want to talk because you couldn't get one fucking word in last night.
No, like, what was I going to say? We know that she's very impulsive, like Gypsy. She doesn't have any impulse control whatsoever. She does make very rash decisions without thinking through the consequences. And who's to say that she's not had an epiphany in the respect that she's like, oh wait a minute, now that I'm pregnant, once the baby's here, like maybe the reality and the reality's kicking in that she'll not be able to do what she wants, or it's going to be difficult for her to travel when she's no longer under her parole stipulations or whatever they're called. Once she has that child, that's going to have to be the focus of her world and her life. And it's going to be harder for her to be, she's not going to be able to do everything. Well, she probably will do it anyway, but I don't know. It was all done so rash and so fast. But then you're
Yeah,
not just
and I'm like, did they sign the PR paper before she put that out? Because I'm like, because if that's PR, that's exactly what, like right here, Christine says exactly what I'm thinking, but that would be admitting to an abortion, and her PR team would go with miscarriage, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, if that was planting the seed for her to do that, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying like it's a full, I'm never gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. But I like how you are at least saying like it could be her actually being like she feels bad, but she has no empathy. So
No, that's why I
does she
don't.
feel bad? You know what I mean? Exactly.
I don't think
Yeah,
she feels bad.
No.
I don't believe a word she says or types or whatever. I don't believe a word that bitch says. Blackberry. Aw, she'll be a
I Heart
little
Truth
bit.
says, I think she's worried the baby will have the micro deletions, or she already knows, and she'll blame her mom instead of admitting for the chromosome disorder. And that's a
Yes.
thing that if the
yeah,
baby does have the micro deletions, then what's going to happen is, that what's going to end up happening is that that's going to get rid of the whole narrative of the MPB, Munchausen by proxy, the MBP, excuse me.
exactly. Because it would be because she's got such a focus on her, and she is infamous. But she has a lot of notoriety, and she is in the public eye. And so that child, if she does have to take it for, depending on how relevant she is at the time that if she gave birth, but anytime she'll have to go to the hospital or have any tests done, or it's going to be very difficult for her to keep the kid out of the public eye now that she's put herself out there so much. To a certain extent, she's going to have a certain amount of control, but you can't control paparazzi. But then I don't know like like I said, with these kind of characters, like not necessarily with Gypsy because of what she's done and just how like heinous her crime was and stuff, but usually these characters come and go. You know what I mean? It's like they're here like 6 months, they're like in your face, and then you never hear from them again. But with Gypsy, I don't think that's going to be the case because of what's because of the crime that she committed.
Yep,
It-
exactly.
It's going
Exactly.
it's going to follow her for life. So anytime she wants to do, even if she, oh, I want to be an influencer, well, okay, but you know that you're always going to be known as the daughter that of the mother. I'm sorry, it's just true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, that's what
Mhm.
she's infamous for. That's what she's known for. And then the fact that she tries to say, "I've made mistakes." Bro, no, I've made mistakes. You fucked up.
Yeah,
Murder is never a mistake.
no.
Not
Well,
It's not. No.
not premeditated because you were being charged with first degree. You took a plea because you had Mike Stanfield who's, fucking has been had his
Brainwashed
claws
you with
in.
the Munchausen by proxy defense in your brain, like, oh, use this defense, Gypsy. I'm sure you'll get a plea deal by then.
Oh man, it's just absolutely
It just doesn't make
ridiculous.
sense.
do you know what? I think it was maybe Becca Scoops that said it on someone's panel. I think it might have been Morbid's panel, or they coined the term. Oh God, what did they say now? You know how you get like, oh shit, I'm going to screw this up. Like, you know how you get like armchair detectives and sleuths, online sleuths. But Becca came up with a really cool word that was like that referred to the people who were the ones that put to get online, who were like conversating amongst themselves about what had happened and what had happened with Gypsy, and they were the ones that actually coined the term. Well, not coined the term because it was in existence already, but they're saying that the people that were online on all these forums, blogs, what have you, social media sites, they were the ones that were pushing the MBP, like the Munchausen's by proxy. Sorry, what's the word? No, they were the ones that were pushing that, and as a result, I think that's how the lawyers found out and like thought, oh well, this is a good thing to go with. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they probably thought of it regardless, but it was due to the online community at the time, like surmising that it was probably Munchausen's by proxy that caused her to mastermind and manipulate the death of her mother, like for Nick to do what he did, So I don't know, who do you point? I mean, ultimately, I don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, guys. Sorry, I know I'm off on one. I'm bent off on a tangent, but
No, no, no. We're listening. We're listening. All opinions are welcome here, and yours is always going to be. You're always allowed to be on panel. You never have to worry about that. Always. So and we love to hear what you say too. Sometimes
And
I
me
do the
too.
same
I
thing. I
love
get
it.
caught. I get caught up in my words and I'm like, or I just altogether forget. I'll be in the middle of a sentence and be like, what did I say? So
Yeah.
don't worry about that.
And
Don't you worry about that at all. We're all listening and we're keeping up. And there's sometimes you think that nobody's hearing or understanding what you're saying, and actually we are like, yeah. We already know. Like keep it going because we know exactly what you're talking about and we agree. So don't ever worry about that.
yeah, so like I guess to sort of try and summarize it and not go like off on another sort of nonsensical tangent, basically, at the time, the people that were interested in the case online started reporting. I don't know if what sites. I guess you've got your Reddits and you've got these kind of things, and they were all speculating that it was Munchausen's by proxy, and I think that's where her lawyer, then thought, aha, had a bit of an aha moment. I'm not saying he might have not came to that conclusion himself. I mean, we know that's not true. It's not true, but it's a good defense. You know, it is a good defense because it did. Well, it was a good defense because she only served 8 years or 8.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just 8.5, I think.
No, and then there's people that
But
are like,
Gypsy,
then
how do you feel about
hold on really quick, Jess. Then there's people that are like, well, if she does go back to prison, she is only going to have like what, the year and a half or whatever it is left. And I'm like, it's more so about showing people that it doesn't matter how big, like, it doesn't matter if you have 10 million followers. If you fuck up, you fuck up. And I don't understand why this parole officer is what they're scared of or why they're like, I don't understand, because I think that the shit that happened the other day was pretty damning, and it's like, really, it's pregnancy that we're doing this about, like that's what's protecting her, because if that's the theory, of course I'm just speculating allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, but it's just like,
The thing
Right.
is, if that was any one of us, do you think we would get that grace? Do you think we would get that consideration from a parole
Nope.
officer?
oh no, I know
Nobody.
I'm not getting it because I'm mixed and I'm mixed with black, so hell no, I'm not getting it.
Oh, I hate that for you. I hate
I'm
that.
not doing it. I won't commit
Uh,
a crime.
When I say I hate that for you, I mean because of where you are, like where you reside. I don't hate that for you because you're mixed race. Don't think that because my partner is mixed race, and yeah, things.
No, I didn't think that's why you're saying that.
No, I
Oh, I
meant
hate
because
that for you.
no, I didn't, I didn't mean it like that. Anna, help me. I was like really fit my. Yeah, no, because he gets that. Well, at the moment, there's like riots going on in I don't know why, but everybody in England seems to be in an uproar, and I live in England at the moment because my partner lives here, and he is like half Iranian, so he's like mother's white Caucasian, but he's Iranian. But it's like where we live's very there's hardly any people of color, and at the moment, what's happening in the UK is because of all the illegal immigration, which has been happening. I know you probably don't know anything about it, and it's probably best that way. But the people that you've got these white sort of like far right Nazi type people that are taking to the streets and rioting, and in the past 4 days, up and down the country, they've been setting fires. It's been crazy. They've been breaking into hotels and it's just nuts. It's mad. It's like, and it's all to do with like they're like, give us our country back, and like like anti-Muslim slurs and that kind of thing. And it's like there's two guys on YouTube this morning, and just because they were black, they were born in Britain. Their mum and dad were born in Britain, so they are UK citizens. But because it's got that heated and it's got that out of control, and these people are so off their rocker now, like they've lost. I mean, I don't think they had any sense of decency in the first place, but they were attacked just because they were a different colour. It's like if you're not white now at the moment, and this over the last 4 days, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Arash,
No, we have
he's
the
no
comment
bother.
section's funny.
He
No,
don't.
Jesse, what were you gonna say?
I
Yeah,
forgot.
That's okay. I forget all the time too. I just wanted to acknowledge that I did hear what you
alright.
said, and that no, you're good. You're good. We're here to talk and all that. Which is funny because normally by now I show a lot more stuff, but I think really I just wanted to show that was there because I didn't see the beginning part of it, and like I know that there had been some things, but I don't know that
I
I'm good
left
with that.
when Katie Joy jumped on panel because I knew shit was going to hit the fan. I was like, oh Lord. I'm
Yeah,
not a
I stayed
person.
away from it.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of Katie Joy because she's confrontational and argumentative. So I just got off, and then I woke up this morning and then found out that Fancy was on panel. I was like, dang it.
Sadly,
Yeah.
she didn't stay very long after Fancy jumped on, which I didn't expect her to. But and then she went on to TikTok and did a live on TikTok. I think
Yeah,
that girl that was on Sir Morbus, is it Zora?
yeah, Zora.
Yeah,
Mhm.
joined her, and they were talking. But then Fancy was live as well, so it was like I didn't know who to listen to. So I think, and then I fell asleep, obviously, because it was quite late. Yeah, so
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't remember if you were on the panel or if you were listening or heard, but actually it was like that. But prior to KJ being on Hello Starlight's channel, um she sh- she jumped in Zora's live or Little Miss Lithium, whatever way you guys want to look at it. She jumped on hers as well. So they kind of just flopped. Not flip-flopped like that. Like one was live and then the other jumped in on the panel. And then the other one was live and then they jumped in on the panel. I didn't hear or see what anything was said. I don't know. Um, oh God. I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. Um, I don't I don't really know that there was anything else really to cover on the side of that. On the side of that. Well, not on Starlight's live. I don't think after that because I know Fancy starts talking about some stuff. But it's once again, no one's over here talking shit or doing anything.
I didn't know that. Personally, I didn't, because, like I said, I stopped following Katie Joy, but I didn't know that her and Fancy had like a run-in in the past and that they had history. Because I found Fancy's channel like several months ago, and that's how I started learning, and then Starlights, and that's
Me
how.
too. Exactly just like that. Exactly just like that.
But I didn't know that, that like, it's like KJ's had like beef. I hate that expression, but you know what I mean. Like it's like she's had like everybody she encounters ends up. I don't know. She's a
Do you
very
know if Morbid's going live tonight?
Probably.
possibly, I don't know.
He didn't go on live last night, so he
Okay.
probably is. But I won't be able to be on panel because I'm hosting trivia tonight. So
Oh,
um
that sounds fun.
On your
yeah.
own channel on here, or
Oh no, I do it at a Dave and Buster's down in
oh right, sorry, as
somewhere.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's so fun.
Uh, yeah.
Well,
Um, my
My dog
opinion,
is on the flower.
is I don't know her. I don't like how she doesn't have thick skin, and I don't like how she does channels dirty and doxes people and is disrespectful. I don't like the disrespect. So, as far as that's concerned, um, I don't fuck with disrespectful people and all that. Now, if I was on the panel, I would have been completely respectful because that's just who I am as a person. Um, but
I
I
had to get off because I was gonna like lay people out because
yeah,
I'm not the nicest when people piss me off or something. I am not the nicest. So I decided to get off because I didn't want to say anything to get like violated or anything. So I said, well, it's 9 o'clock. Let me just go to sleep. And I went to sleep.
there you go. I mean, look, we all had the shit situated, and I just I don't know any of these people. I don't know anybody personally. I mean, I'm just a new YouTube creator. Okay, I'm not tr- I'm not trying to know KJ by any means. I don't think that I'm one of those people that's gonna like try to jump on a train just because she's got a million or whatever subscribers. I could give a fuck less about that. No, I'm here. This is an open discussion. So there's no hate and there's no
no,
this and that. We're just giving opinions. So if anyone's like new to my channel because I am so new, you guys got to understand that There might be people sometimes, and then if they try to say some hateful things on my panel, they're either going to be dropped down or whatever, or I'll shut it down quickly. We're not here to do that. We're just having an open discussion. That's
Yeah.
all it is. It's an open discussion, and we're giving our opinions. I don't know these people personally. I mean, look, I don't even know, as much as I love Apple, Charlotte, and Jesse, I don't know them personally. I only
No.
know from what internet personalities they've given off. And I'm not saying they're fake. I'm not saying that at all. I just I'm a respectful person, and I'm gonna respect people because I know that people, there's so much hate in this and that, and I'm not defending her. She has not done things. She has not done good things. Okay, she's not a genuine, clean, good person. Okay, that I will tell you that I know from what I've gotten and from what I've seen. I mean, look, I understand the Blanchards; they're horrible people. Also,
Yep.
if I had inside information about them, unless it's like I'm going to let these things out. There's a way to present information without it coming off assholey
Malicious.
or like I know more than you do. There's a way to present
Information.
your information without it coming off disrespectful. And that's not a slam on anybody, but if it's like you might have a certain creator in mind or a couple creators in mind that you think I'm talking about. And I'm not. I'm just talking in general. I mean, shit, even if you guys want to come over to my house, it'd be the same goddamn conversation. I don't fucking care.
Right.
Like Eminem says, I just don't give a fuck. Like you guys, you don't understand. Yeah, like I've been called like, man, like I know Marshall, I know Eminem's trying to get rid of those. I know he's trying to put Slim Shady to death,
I know I'm
but
not.
I'm a little bit on that fucking side. No, I'm not young anymore, and it's not always just like that. But I'm also gonna always have my middle finger up. But I also love you guys to death. So fuck it.
Yeah. No, look, you're best to do what you're doing, and there's nothing wrong with doing what you're doing. You're not, just because, you're talking about a certain individual doesn't necessarily mean that you have an opinion. You can be think it as like a news reporter. They comment on like things that happen in the community or this, local news. It doesn't mean to say that they like they don't know the people that they're reporting on. They're just, you know it's that kind of thing. Like, you're best just staying out of it and just doing you, and until they do something to you personally, which that you feel, if you feel that they've offended you or been disrespectful to you, that's different. But up until that point, there's no point of having any having problems with people. So yeah, don't worry about that. It's like,
Exactly. And I'm stand here to be a neutral platform. And I like to be able to do that. I mean, you guys got to understand. Here. Perfect. There we go. As long as, and I have great mods that are in here that understand, like the people that have the big wrenches understand who and what to take care of when they need to take care of it. And because we're not doing that. There are rules, and there are things that, I'm not holding anybody to what the bug standards, okay? Besides my mods, that's not what I'm here to do. Once again, I want anybody that wants to come and talk to do that. Now, I do take into consideration, do you guys understand that I was in the chat last night, and you guys understand that hello Starlight would have 100% clicked me up and had me up on there? Do you
Yep.
understand that? But I chose not to go up. You
I
guys
thought,
can
yeah,
elaborate on that whenever you want, but I did stay in the chat. I listened to it. I was listening to all this, and I was listening to all that. I saw the hate, I saw the different things, and I was saying what I needed to say, but yes, you absolutely can. Let me just run that by. I'm gonna agree with rebrand. Chris, Jeff, Jetica, you guys can keep talking. I'm just I don't give I'm not a wrench whore. You guys are not just we're not just gonna get wrenches. I'm not saying that you're gonna disrespect the wrench. I'm just saying respect the motherfucking power, because this is the way I think of it. Infinite cosmic power. Itty bitty living space. Okay, you guys got to remember that.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so just as quickly as I can give it to you, I can also take it
Is it
away, and it's not in a disrespectful way. It's that if you're coming off a certain way and you have to be here, I'm okay with it if you guys I'm okay with it. At Rebrand, if you're actually asking, I'm okay with it. I don't know. Rebrand, aren't you like a mod on like some of the cool channels? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, you're getting it. I know you had to. No, she gets it. Yeah, no, and plus you came up on my panel. You're respectful, and I like all the stuff that you said. I just wanted to run. I have to run. I run it by my mods because my mods are actually OGs on YouTube as far as watching and listening, whereas
Yeah.
I'm new. I've. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is talking? It's me.
No,
So I
I
just
was just
pulled the other channel
yeah,
up.
got good mods. You definitely have with Jetica and Chrissy and Jeff. And these are the only three I can see on the screen at the moment, but I know that they're all very, very fair and very good mods.
Yeah,
On,
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
on
There you go.
Morbid.
I'm a moderator on some other things too. Like I'm a moderator for Morbid's channel. I'm a moderator for
Who
yours.
isn't a let's get real though. I love big I love my big sorbid smorbid. Smorbid, that's what he's about to be. I love Sir Morbid. I love it. But he lets everyone be a mod, and that scares the shit out of me. I would that's not
Yeah,
that's not
and
we're not
especially
doing
that
that.
then I'm not gonna bring it up because I don't want her to see it, and then she'll be
Nope, nope. Hey, you know the rules over here. We're not
yeah,
here to
I'm
shit
just not
talk. We're here to spit facts and opinions. And if we have a fact, we have it. If we if
we
we
have a fact that black baby that's really cute, and I love my baby.
exactly. So yeah,
That's my dog.
it's all respect over here. If you don't have that's all I ask. Just be respectful because guys, with me being a smaller platform, if I come out the gate being a dick, like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Who can I flex on first? Rebrand, shut up. You stupid. I love you. Who can I flex on first? Y'all so funny. Like, I'm such a small creator, and I know Irate tries to always fucking bust my balls about the fangirl thing because that shit was stupid. But she did say something. She was like, last night when she was like, "We're not braiding each other's hair," and then she jumped up and was like, "You want to braid Charlton?" And I was like, "Who the fuck doesn't?" But, you know, it's just like, you know, it's good conversation. I mean, this is
Yeah,
like look, yeah, you better laugh. But here's the thing, guys, if I'm not roasting you or if I'm not making a joke on you, then, you know, it's or like if I you know, and that's just kinda that's who I am. So let's just all love here. If you guys go to my YouTube page, I don't even really have much in my in my thing. It's just join the chat. It's all love here because that's what it is. Like, my friends call me the rock star hippie. Um,
I can see that.
yeah, that's what they say. And then when it comes to the singing voice, they call me I got the rock star Justin Bieber voice. Because
Oh
my
God,
mom actually heard a song on the radio and she was like, for a
no,
second, she was like, I really for one second thought that was you. I was like, nah, but then it was Justin.
listen,
All
your
the
voice.
times that you rain on my parade. But you know.
Your voice is much better. I think Justin Bieber's got a great voice, but I think your
Oh,
voice is better.
beautiful voice, beautiful voice.
But yours is. I prefer yours.
I
That's.
appreciate that. I
I
would
do.
love to do a song with Justin. Well, here's what we got to do. Let's get what the bugs YouTube channel big because we know that YouTubers can turn into your average everyday, not average, but your everyday celebrity that we have. Logan Paul, even though he's had a back and forth relationship with the internet, the guy's living his best dream right now. He's doing it. I mean, he's on WWE. So let's just think about that, guys. If we blow me up here and you guys are listening to my music and doing this, that's you know that's the ultimate goal. I'm a musician first, and I've just enjoyed this, and this is fun, and I love to video edit. It's another excuse to make videos in between.
Yeah.
And speaking of videos, I actually I like to take a little break and do show you guys some of my music and stuff. Let me pull up my video editor and let me show you guys something that I'm working on right now. Thank you.
It's,
Um,
it's always good to have more than one string to your bow, as such. Do you know what I mean, per se? Because a lot of
oh
people.
hell yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like a lot of people only can do the one thing, or
That's
like Gypsy can't do shit.
no, she can't. Fuck off. Sorry, my language. Apologies, but she can't do it.
Oh, is Charlotte cussing?
just said, sorry, I just got.
He does it all the time.
You're apologizing on my channel about saying fuck? That's funny because my name is What the Bug.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to get you. You know, I know you're trying to grow your channel, and
No, you guys can cuss. I think the only word that we probably want to stay away from is the C word and the R word, but I do have a really funny story though, but I don't know. There's certain words because I think they get flagged. And
Yeah.
Sir Morbid was saying that like you lose a little bit of money if you do cuss, but I cuss in my actual official videos, but I also don't play like hello Starlight was saying, if I play music, it's that
It gets
yeah,
copyrighted.
it gets copyright. That's the copyright issue. Okay, so I have a thing I want to show you guys if you wouldn't mind. I'll mute you guys or whatever.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
show you
go.
guys a promo video that I'm actually what have been working on, and this is literally just something quick and simple, but I think we're good. All right. Yes, Bug users
Irate
wonders here.
unicorn. I expect cursing from a Scottish person. It's
I
so
know,
true.
right? It's so true. Because I mean, you guys got that. Guys, let me know. I want to make sure that I actually hit this the right way. Let me stop sharing because I think I hit it wrong. Let me share it again. Make sure that I got the audio for it on. Because last time I did it, I was dumb. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So this is a promo for one of my songs, To Each Other.
Oh, good. I'm going to mute up just so you can hear
Okay.
it.
What have we done to each other? You're the one that I love. What have we done to each other? You're the one that I love. What have we done to each other? You're the one that I love. Yeah, the one that I love.
Just a little sneakity beat. Dude, what's
I
crazy
like
is
it.
thank you. Dude, I love that like I love that part where he's coming my cameraman was coming and he was like, we gotta give you like God sent. So he's like, we gotta give you the one where I'm like kneeling.
Yeah.
God, guys, it's so crazy for me to watch that because that video is that stuff was actually taken a little while back, and my face has cleared up so much. I don't wear makeup except for
I
around my
didn't
eyes. I do like what?
There's nothing wrong with your face. What are you on about? There was nothing wrong with your face.
Oh my god, dude, my face was all scarred up.
Oh.
But guys, what's crazy is that like if nobody hates on like there's this song, it's called "Talk to a Friend," and it's so true. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. You guys, if you guys knew how harsh I am on myself, that's why when you guys are always like, "We love you," and your videos are so good, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, I know what you mean because it's not. It's kind of like I used to feel like this as well. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is, but it's like you know how they say that imposter syndrome. Like I'm not saying that you've got imposter syndrome, but it's like even when you're really good and you're being told all the time, you're brilliant, you've got a really good voice, or you're an excellent player, and oh that was amazing. But you just never feel. I always found it personally really difficult to accept the compliment. Like I always like never really believed it or like felt I don't know, maybe that's just me. I'm not saying that's you, but do you see what I'm saying? I was quite hard on myself. So I don't know if that's what you mean when you say don't speak to a friend like how you would speak to yourself, or I don't know if I've misinterpreted what
It's
you
a
said.
song. It's a song. It's by originally the band's song the band's name is Slaves. Johnny Craig started it. And now they have I think it's Rain City Drive or Rain Drive City or Drives something like that. The guy's got a beautiful voice. I love me some Johnny Craig, but it's called Talk to a Friend. I'll send it to you guys.
Please do. Yeah.
It's really good, but yeah, it's self-criticism, honestly, and you're harsh. But the thing is, because I'm so harsh on myself, that's actually pushed me harder. And I love the word when people tell me I can't. So I'm not gonna lie. I had somebody that might have the same last name as me that said, "You're never gonna make it, bitch. Wait until I tell. I can't. I've been waiting because I can't wait to be like, hey, just want to let you know, buddy. fully monetized in a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
And that's a big deal because you know how long it takes for all the other things, and it's like I'm just so humbled.
Yeah, of course. And the thing is, right, like this is the good thing about that was the cat.
I know.
Wait, April, was that your cat?
So
It's my
funny,
partner
dude.
cat. It's a
Love
rat.
cat.
That motherfucker agrees.
He
Hey,
does. He
Jay.
does,
How's it
don't you,
going,
Mama?
baby? Hey, Susie.
Hey,
Let me
get it.
see.
Ow.
Let me say hi to some people that have been in this bitch.
What was I going to say?
Congratulations, Rebrand, for getting your blue on. SD, Susie, the jig is up. Jay, welcome in. If it's not me, if I can't say hi to you guys, my mods are here to say hello to you guys as well. I'm having a conversation. Wonder Woman, is there somebody else that came in here? I Heart Truth, I already gave you that shout out because I Heart Truth is officially waiting for her What the Bug shirt. I will get more merch out for you guys.
Cool.
I have to do a million things. You guys can buy that stuff on there. I think I got stickers, hats, a mug, a mouse pad, t-shirts, a cut off tank top because I wear cut off tank tops like that all the time. I've been known to have really nice arms.
You work
Um,
out, don't you? You work out like I'm not saying that fun because like when I was your age I did, but then I'm riddled with arthritis now at 42, so there's not much. I don't think I'll be wearing a tank top. Oh, sorry, you mean like you don't mean like the? Oh, you did say cut off. Nah, I'm not showing my midriff.
no, well, right now I am wearing a black wife beater, but you can see that in my TikTok and in my short that I put up
Oh
today.
well, you called them that as well. That's brilliant. We called them that as well. A wife beater. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny because it's like the one thing that like Americans aren't offended. Well, I wouldn't even say it's the one thing that hasn't been dropped. Hey, what's up, Annie Oakley? It's not like I'm Annie Oakley or anything. Or no, it's Dennis Quaid that says it's not like I'm Annie Oakley or anything. Like who's Annie Oakley? Just cool it. I love the Parent Trap. Fucking love the Parent Trap. Like I'm a few years younger than Lindsay, and Lindsay Lohan. Like I had like such. That's probably my first celebrity crush. Like people would be like, wasn't it Britney Spears? No, because like if I'm gonna go for blonde, I want them to have blue or green eyes. Like I said, I love my white girls, but Lindsay and those freckles and shit, and Mean Girls when she's coming down the stairs for her part. Woo, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let me stop
No,
thinking
look,
about
don't
Lindsay's
let
titties.
anybody tell you can't because that's one thing you can, right? You can because this is all it takes is commitment and work and determination. And if you work for something, you eventually it will come. You will get it. Like it's. I'm not saying about this manifesting into the universe. I do believe in that kind of stuff as well. Like you can manifest things, but like when we were growing up, there was things like my mum would say, "Don't you can be anything you want to be as long as you work hard. Like you work for it. You have to want to do it, and if you love doing what you do, which you clearly do, don't the sky's your limit, as Notorious B.I.G. would say. But that's me.
I
Sorry.
listen, no, you're totally dude, I was talking to somebody the other day and I was like, "Oh, I know what it was." I was like, "Oh, I want to do this and that." And then all of a sudden, I was talking about something and then, Charlotte, you were on there too. And then all of a sudden later on that night, Ken jumped up on Sir Morbid's and now everyone's covering it and it's viral and our faces are on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal, and that was like it wasn't. I wasn't like, oh, I hope that Gypsy jumps on the line. It wasn't anything like that. It was just like
No,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to do this, and it's so
I,
hot everywhere, dude. It's so hot. Like what the fuck? Anyway,
I,
sorry.
I just, yeah, it's hot here. It's hot here as well. It's absolutely like this is why I'm at my partner's because it's too hot. Because I have like an attic apartment, which is like it's an old Tudor building, but it's being refurbed.
Oh, I know that's hot.
Yeah, the roof's like it starts pitching at like 50. I think it's 58 centimeters of straight wall, and then the roof starts pitching. It's like living in a. I don't know. I'll send you pictures. I'll show you. It's weird. There's not a straight line in the whole house, but yeah, it's like been 30. I know maybe this ain't that. So I would say it's been about. This is look for here. This is warm. 75, 75, 80. as in temperature wise. That's quite
Sorry,
warm.
sorry. Wait, you said 35, so Celsius times 3. That's hot.
Yeah, that's what
Yes, we
I
do
can work.
Fahrenheit over here. So
Yeah,
what
I
you
know.
do is you divide it by 3, basically, essentially. It's like 2.7 or something like that.
No, I can't do math. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I've got a, like a, you know how people have dyslexia,
Yeah,
um
yeah.
because
No,
in
I know
my
what you're talking about. No, I know what you're talking about because there was an episode from Degrassi and Liberty had thank you for the membership. Liberty had that same thing and it's not this it's like dyslexia for numbers. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
that's what I've got. Yeah,
One
dyscalculia.
one 1.9 plus 32. Okay, thanks,
Of
rebrand.
course I can do that.
I've always just kind of done like times 3 because it's just easier in my head to like just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I always just say it in Fahrenheit because I know that you guys understand that, and I know my mother, obviously my mother being of the generation that's before they changed the system here. We used to work with Fahrenheit as well, and we still work like a lot of these European countries use kilometers. I'm like, what? What's we use miles in the UK, so let's hope it stays that way because kilometers are confusing.
I saw this really funny TikTok and it was like, "You know what is like so frustrating is that humans can't agree on anything. I mean, we can't even decide whether we want to use kilometers or miles or we can't decide if we want to use Fahrenheit or Celsius. We can't decide on if we're going to drive on the left or the right side of the street." So fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true. And then you've got people that with straight hair that want curly hair, and people with curly hair that want straight hair, or you've got people with thin lips that want big lips, and vice versa, or you know what I mean. It's just all crazy. It's
Yeah.
like people always want what they don't have, kind of thing. I
Well,
don't know.
look, I'm not gonna lie. As a mixed kid, I wish that I was one of those mixed kids that's got that, those mixed kids that have like the really pretty green eyes, and then they have like the dirty blonde hair. But here's
And
the
that
trade-off. Their hair you have to treat more like, and I'm not hating on black hair at all. I think it's
No,
beautiful. But my texture hair doesn't come with the way that looks, if
I
that
bought
makes sense.
because your hair's it's so like blonde. I was like,
No,
knowing
no, no, no. I finally discovered bleach. No, I wasn't no, my mom would never let me dye my hair, so I actually didn't dye my hair until the day before my 30th birthday, and, now I just keep it frosted because everybody loves a frosted tip, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely, but like I know that it can like on um race. I hate using the word race because I'm not going to go into the background to where that word, who Darwinism and eugenics and all that nonsense. But like certain,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it because a race implies that we're all competing against each other, and there is only one race, the human race, and that's why I hate saying race. But just for the purposes of what I'm going to say, I know that like there's a lot of like people of black descent. They have such fragile hair that to be able to frost their tips and get to that level of blonde, a lot of people can't because it causes so much distress, and it compromises the integrity of the hair, and then so you're lucky that I think, is that what you're saying when you say that you've got a slightly different hair type, that it can take that, or
Yeah, yeah, so basically, like, so I can treat my hair is mixed hair, but
mm-hmm.
there's some mixed hair that you treat more like, and I know we're not doing the race thing, it's like, but you do treat it more like white people hair, and there's some that you do treat more like black because they might need more oil or less oil, and I have a good balance, of
Yeah,
that, and I'm able to wet my hair and it not be a certain way. I mean, it's hard to explain it unless you understand, like,
I do have
mixed.
yeah, I do
Yeah, I
have a
know I know what you said, so I know but there's a certain, and I have the kind that, like, uh, yeah, it's
I
hard to
think maybe
explain.
that's partially the Italian genes as well, because I'm 18%. Well, did the DNA thing and it came back 18% South Italian. But I don't like my hair's. Oh God, my hair's falling out. But that's because of illness. And that's no other reason for that. It's not because I've overly, I've not been harsh with my hair. But yeah, your hair's lovely. And
I appreciate it.
if you want green eyes or grey eyes or whatever, just you go and get contacts. It's up to you what you do. Do you know what I
See,
mean?
that's the cool thing about these days, but I don't know, I've never put a contact in, and I'm like, "I don't know if I could do that, dude,"
I
like
could. I think you could. Like it sounds scary. I tried once. It took me 45 minutes, and then it took me another 45 minutes to get it out. I thought it was thought it was going to disappear behind my bomb. Such a mong. I don't know if you know what a mong is, but it's a more pleasant word for the R word. Um, yeah, but no, you should do that. Like, because most people do. Like, yeah, a lot of these Iranian women, or mixed race women, they are using like contact lenses, and I don't see anything wrong with that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. No, look, we just were discussing it. Yeah, I love how I want to thank everybody that's here, you guys. And even though we're just discussing things, I know it says discussing KJ on Hello Starlights Live because that's what we were doing.
sorry,
But we're having a no, we're just
serial
having a
post.
conversation today because that's what we're
Yeah, that's right. The jig is up. 4B stroke 4C. That's the hair type. Yeah. Like, sorry, I'm so sorry I've derailed your show. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just excited, and it's nice to be able to talk at like a convenient time. Do you know what I mean? Like, um, because I'm so far ahead, like time wise and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I can see so much potential in you, and I just don't want you to get like, I don't know. I think you're cool, and I want you to do
You're
well.
cool too. You're
I want you
cool too.
very yeah, you are. Just keep doing you, being you, because I don't think you could be anybody else if you tried. You know what I mean? You've got one of those very strong personalities that you're just. I like people like that because you know where you stand, especially people, especially being autistic. Some people you can't quite read. Some people it's bit like they're easier to read, and it's because they're more direct and straight, and like they stand by what they say, and and I like that because I'm kind of that way as well.
For sure.
So
That's why I fuck with you.
yeah,
I had a question. This is kind of off subject. So you guys are considered buggernauts, and the way that it kind of sets it up for inside of, um, the way that it kind of sets it up is that I have it right now where it says, alien brains for like level 1 and like a UFO rider and then all that. Do you guys want me to just make you guys buggernauts and then it'd be like buggernaut with an alien head and then a buggernaut with a UFO? Or would you guys prefer to just know that you are called buggernauts as a community and I leave it alien brains, UFO rider, or whatever the other third one, if I have a third one, whatever the fuck it is? What would you guys like to do? We just call the community buggernauts, kind of like how Sir Morbid calls us nobodies, even though his things say something different. I kind of like the idea. I was originally going to do Buggernaut 1 2 3 or whatever. I kind of like the. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I kind of like. Let me slow down. I like the idea of keeping you guys kind of separate. You guys are all a part of one. I'm just
mhm.
saying you have alien brains or you have UFO riders, and it's just a thing. And I think I might leave it like that because that way we can see the difference, and it's not just 1 2 3. It's up to you guys though. Whatever you guys think. You know.
I think that I don't know. I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know either.
mm,
Well, I'm asking you guys, I'm asking the chat, so let me see. How do you do
yeah. I'm
this?
just waiting on the chat's response.
I want your cat, Apple.
No, you don't. You don't.
No, you
What's the
don't.
kitty's name?
Well, I didn't. Well, I did name it actually. Momo, its name is, and then I forgot about that's terrifying Chinese. Sorry, Japanese. You know that one with the big eyes and the long hair, the scary one.
Yeah, I think so.
It's called Momo or something, and it's quite
Yeah.
scary.
Well, I like your cat. It's cute.
It's my partner's cat now because we got him for me, but he adopted Arash, so it's Arash's cat now. And then him and we split up, and I went and I went and got my own flat. So I've got 2 cats as well. They're Turkish Angoras, and they're nice. They're hilarious. What's my sun sign? I don't know. Do you mean my star sign or what? Is there a difference?
There
Oh.
is a difference. You have like a moon sign and a sun sign, and then they do. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. That's
Wait,
what
I
I
do
think.
have
No,
I
no,
just
sorry. I'm talking the chat too. Yeah, you'd have to look it up. See, I date girls, so girls are always into astrology. That's how I know a little bit about it, but I don't know shit. All I know is that I'm registered as a Leo.
There's my dog's hair all over these pillows. I mean,
yeah,
just
that's it. Sorry.
Hey, does anybody know how to you know what? Guys, I also do have to pay because I have to upgrade here soon because I've been going live for a decent amount of time. So I'm trying to figure out how to do a goddamn
Oh wait, I
poll.
know what people in the UK do. They get it free, and how do they do it again?
I have it for free, but there's a certain amount of time and shit that you have to go live and do this and do that, and I'm gonna be running out. So far it looks like everybody wants to do that. I'm thinking if we did do that, I made it buggernauts. One level of it will get an alien, one level will get the UFO, and whatever the hell the third is, if there is a third. And how to do a poll, I don't know. Sorry, sorry, I always do that. Not sorry, Charlie. We'll see in a little bit.
Bye, Charlie. Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you can do like on your community page instead of a
hey,
poll.
Charlie.
Oh yeah, no, you can do community. You can do polls on your community page. I just don't know how to do it. But you can
Yeah,
do it.
you can. I don't know how to do it either, but
I wonder
I've
if I
seen
have to
people
go
do it.
over to you because I'm on obviously I'm looking at one. Let me see if I have to just go over here. Hold on. Because I do want to put one up because I know that you could do that. I just want to see if it's like it because I would love to put a poll up for you guys. I just want to see how to do it because I know how to do it. But
Yeah, all I know is I'm a Sagittarius. My master number's 11. No, sorry, my life number's 11, which is a master
oh,
number.
I got it. Sorry to interrupt you. I got it.
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
I'm just talking whilst you're working. And my planet's Jupiter. Like, I don't know. I don't know much else. Sorry. I have got my birth chart, but it's just too complicated because you know the it's too complicated. But oh, here we go. He will he'll just keep answering you back. See? Momo.
What's
Momo.
up, buddy? It's so funny. All the animals are needing something. Probably has to go potty. You or you just bugging me? What are you
I think
doing?
Hello Starlight was right about Jesus, Charlotte, I can't talk today. It's probably I've only had 2 hours sleep. I think it's because can't speak. Mercury is in retrograde until the 27th, and I think that's potentially why. I don't know.
Yeah, she was cracking me up when she said that. She said, "Shit's about to go down."
Yeah,
I was like, "Girl, yes."
every time I keep hearing that clip of you saying, I put, listen, what do you think was going to happen? You just don't know. Every time I hear that, when you said that to Ken, I just piss myself
Wait,
laughing.
which one? What did I say? Sorry.
Yeah, well, what do you think was going to happen when you just
Oh.
don't know? Every time I hear it, oh my goodness.
I don't understand like what he was like. Well, it's like I understand how it works. We all understand how it works, but what do you mean, bro? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? You know she's not on birth control. You know
Yeah.
she's not. She lives with you. What are you
It's just
talking
amazing.
about?
Like this is something I would have said. Like I don't know. I have to watch now because I've got myself into a lot of trouble on the UK side because I've no filter. So like I'm trying to learn social skills at 42. Because usually I would just open my mouth and like I don't mean to be like insultive or like unkind or nasty, but sometimes like you know I don't know.
No. I understand because let me tell you something. I'm probably the most filtered I've ever been, and it's taken a long time to get there. It's taken a long time to get there, and I mean, I don't have I don't have a filter. I'm just going I don't and I do. It's taken a long time.
Yeah, it does. I still have to like think before I speak sometimes. But I think like you guys, like all the people in this community are wonderful. Like they're so accommodating and they're so understanding, and they're not as
You're
like.
dang cat.
I know it's because he's got food coming. I think he'll be quiet now. That's only if he's got the food he wants. If he's not got the food he wants, you'll hear him again. Sometimes you have to give him 3 different variants. Oh, and I don't think he likes that one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, even the cicadas just all of a sudden like out the cut just started
Being
going wild. But it's not summer if the cicadas aren't making noise because they were quiet. But I also live somewhere where there's always been high construction, so they get dug up. And so I remember like when I was in high school, they were talking about because you know how there's like some that come out every certain amount of years. So the ones that were supposed to come out every 17 years, they skipped 7 years because of all the construction that was happening in that area. And so the 17-year-old ones, those ones got dug up and they came out 10 years earlier. So the construction kind of messed it up too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like we absolutely just don't do good. Like I love that meme where it's like, y'all ever think that aliens roll past Earth and roll up their windows and lock their doors?
Yes, I do. I've always
I,
thought
I like you know they do, man. Like you know they do.
oh, somebody's practicing.
Oh, awesome.
Go and have a look. Yeah.
Oh yeah, get them chugs in that scale. See, that's one thing. I play the guitar, but I'm not very good at like lead guitar. Now I don't know. I wanted to. Maybe I could just show you guys. I see, but it's like, do I show you guys?
Oh wait a minute. Like yeah, I'll go back.
Did
up
you
there.
guys see? What's that fucking guy's name?
Wait a minute. I'll
Child star. He's a child star. He was a child star. He's like really crazy. He had his own show for a little bit, and he thinks he's Michael Jackson. Oh my god, what is his name?
Arash might know. Mum was moaning his head off downstairs. That was I didn't know you were practicing. What's the child star? What? Say that again. Sorry, what the fuck?
So there, I wanted to show you guys this video of, oh my god, what is the guy's name? I had it earlier, and he's trying to, yes, Corey Feldman, thank you, bro. Corey Feldman has this video. Someone posted a video of him doing this guitar solo. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious because I'm like, that's what my brain is like. I want to show you guys. It's on my God damn, you guys are just loving. Thank you so much for everybody that followed me on TikTok. You guys, I'm trying to post more of the stuff that I cover on here, but also TikTok's a different world. So there's a lot of the funny side of what the bug on there too. Let me go to my liked stuff. Trying to avoid some of that because I don't want you guys to see some of the other stuff.
I didn't know Corey Feldman played guitar.
Oh.
Or does he not? Is that this?
Well,
add it to a story.
all right, I have it right here. Hold on, give me a second. Let me share it. It's fucking hilarious. So if you guys want to know what it's like having a bug brain, this is close to what it is like. All right, let me put the sound up. Let's see if you guys can hear it. It's fucking hilarious. Come on. What? Why am I not getting any sound? God, it's actually fucking horrible. Like it's funny, but it's really bad.
It's bad.
Oh, wait. Let me see. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go, guys.
Oh god, that's oh.
That's like when one of my friends is like, "Hey, can I play your guitar?" They play like a little kid gets on your drum set and it's like I'm like, "Bro, what the fucking fuck?" I'm like, "Is this real, dude?"
I love his suit. I know it's a bit controversial, but I do like
I
it.
love his outfit though. His
Yeah, I
Oh, I
outfit is
fucking rock that bitch. I rock the shit out that little fucking Barbie doll shit.
It reminds me of a bug because it's iridescent. You know, like how beetles and scarab beetles, the ones that the Egyptians loved, like they're all like different colors. When you look at them under different light, they like the colors changes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude. Yeah, dude. No, that shit had me geeking. I saw that and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna have to download that and put something on there because that would be perfect on my page." Remember that show that he had? Do you guys remember that? That fucking what was it called? What was his reality show? Oh my god.
Ah, it rings a bell.
Oh my god, dude. I didn't watch it, but I've seen like so I watched like some so I will actually want to do stuff like that. So it's like I do this, but you guys know obviously I have a very humorous side about me. And I want to do like reaction videos to like the old quirky shows um like Wife Swap and shit. Like, I
Yeah.
think that'd be funny, like, imagine, like, we're watching Wife Swap together, and it's just, like, I'm just like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Or, like, Kitchen Nightmares, I love me some Chef Ramsay.
Oh, he's so funny. Sorry, I'm just trying to find an area of this home that's quiet and I can't. Hopefully, Momo's.
Is that what the show is called, Two Corys? Is it I thought it was called, like I don't know.
Oh yeah, the two
Oh,
Corys.
you know what? I'm actually referring to the episode of Wife Swap. That's what it is. It's actually the episode. I'm not even referring to his show. I never seen his show. I know exactly what it is. A celebrity wife swap, and it was the Corey Feldman episode. Yeah, actually, the jig is up. That's funny that you just said that. That's what I just moaned about, actually. My arm is killing me. Um, I'm I have shit I gotta do tonight, and I'm live on here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to go up to like a patient first or something, but I want to. One of my mods, I talked to their wife, and she gave me some advice of some things I can do. And I do have some athletic tape here, a bandage for what she told me I need to do, but it's killing and it
But
freaks me out, but we're working on it. What?
what's happened?
I don't know. I think I probably wouldn't put it past. It might be carpal tunnel, but it's shooting up into the shoulder area. So my thumb to my elbow on the
Mhm.
top part, like the jerk off muscle that when you move your wrist up and down, that
Yeah.
one yeah, that one it's all numb all the way up to
Oh,
my and some of my other fingertips. But you guys got to remember that I've been on the computer like before YouTube. Like guys, I'm a musician, so I mean it feels and sounds but it's up in my shoulder. Like yesterday when I was on my way to work, I was like, oh my god, like the shoulder pain like shooting up into this part of my neck, into the back of my ear. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, I'm not trying to cry about myself. I'm not a little bitch. I appreciate you guys caring
No,
about me and loving about me.
I
So
wondered if there was anything that I could suggest because Anne, you used to be a physio, didn't you? And Arash knows a lot about these things as well. So I just wondered in case there was something they could suggest, like that might help.
Little Miss Lithium's live on TikTok.
I saw that.
Sorry for going up. It was Momo was doing my head in. He kept me out, and I was like,
No,
like,
if anybody has suggestions, please, like, because I don't know what it is and all that.
I mean, I know
I
that you've got nerves at you've got your C1, your C2, and C1, C2, C3. The nerves in your neck, at the top of your neck, basically, they control the muscle, the nerves and the muscles. Is it the muscles and the nerves, or just the muscles? The nerves in your face and your hands and stuff. So maybe if you've been like I don't know, like I was in a car. I'm not saying that this is what you have, but I was in a car accident in 2001, and for a while I had problems similar to what you're describing, and it was because the nerve was caught, like it was pinched on something, a trapped nerve. and it still comes and goes from time to time. But it's most likely, from the sounds of it, where if you have been sitting and you've been doing like working really hard at the computer, it's probably like a repetitive injury strain. So yeah, I'm just trying to think what you could do to.
Depends where it's coming from. Is it coming from?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I have sciatica, but that's on my left side, and that's on
Yeah.
my butt and my leg and stuff. That's a whole other thing. I have to do some. I have to do some other things. Sorry, I'm laughing because what I said. Because you were talking, I didn't want to cut you off, and I was like,
No,
nah,
no,
I'm
that's
probably just
fine. No,
jerking off too much.
no.
But I'm just joking.
I was just asked Anne just asked. What did you say, Anne?
I said it depends where it's coming from. If the problem's in the neck or could be in the wrist.
Yeah, she said if
You need to find out where the problem originates.
you need to find out where the problem originates.
That's what
So
I'm saying. Like it was first. I first was like, so here's what happened. So the other night I wasn't doing anything. I was sitting here, but I went to go lift something up and I couldn't like reach it. Like so, if your hand is flat, if you put your arm out flat and your palm is down. If I
yeah,
pick something up, I can't pull it. I can pull my arm back, no problem. But if I have something in my hand, right now I'm doing way better than I was. I can start lifting some stuff up. I can lift this cup up, I can lift this up. So I can move stuff back now. But I wasn't able to lift the stuff back. Like I was like, but like I was filling out some paperwork earlier and I was like, oh man. I mean, so what do you think? I should probably just not even fucking ice my neck. I should probably just jump in the ice bath, but I can't handle that life.
nah, man, no, I'm
That's
Scottish.
fucking nuts, yo. I can't do that shit. I hate cold. I hate being cold. Like I love like I prefer this heat over that Alaska bullshit. Like I have some friends that live in Alaska and I'm like, y'all crazy as hell. I can't do
Yeah,
cold.
I prefer, like, obviously Scotland's not the warmest of countries, but this is the problem, when it does get hot, we're not used to it because it's usually quite cool and rainy. So when it does get hot, everybody feels like they're in an oven because we're so used to being sort of like very cold.
Mild weather
Yeah,
and cold. Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
No, that makes sense.
So when it gets really hot, like when we have a heat wave, it's like everybody's like dying basically. Yeah, exactly, Anne. But yeah, maybe like someone mentioned tendonitis. It could be that, or it could be that, I don't know if you know about, would a muscle not cause that, Anne, in her neck?
Possible if it was in the neck.
Because
But the neck thing, see, that's the thing though. Like my neck. But my neck didn't start I didn't start feeling the pain like it's like kind of like in the back, but I don't have pain in my neck right now. And
no, but if you use
uh
take your fingers, right? Like, so take your, I don't know if you're right or left-handed. Just take
I'm
your.
ambidextrous, guys. I'm
Oh wow.
ambidextrous. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. So if you take your two fingers and if you just gently sort of like do like little circles with a little pressure around the area on the side that's causing you the pain. So if it's your left arm, go on the left side of your neck and just feel around, just put a little bit pressure on. And if you feel something that feels like slightly like a bruise, that could be a muscle knot. And so if you were to just massage that a little bit more, it might help. I'm not saying it will, I'm just saying, it could
All right,
help.
who's coming over to give me a massage?
Well, how many? I don't know. Like,
All right, so if I feel around on my neck, but you know what's crazy is I was feeling that kind of bruise kind of feeling. So even though the numbness isn't as hardcore today, it does in my forearm, like when I like rub like right there, it does kind of feel like I was working my muscle out, like almost like a bruise, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that shit hurts, and that didn't start doing that until today.
right. I don't know what to
I
say.
know. I honestly, I probably just got to go bring my ass over to the hospital sometime. But I can't today. I got shit I got to do, and I can't tomorrow. I got shit I got to do.
Yeah, that's right. Christine Micro says it sounds like a pinched nerve in the neck, which it sounds worse than what it is. Honestly, it's like it's not. Yeah, or no. Angetica says no guitar or drums today, which is probably a good advice as well.
I know.
So yeah, you know yourself, but yeah, I know what it's like to have like that kind of pain and the numbness and I don't know, I get tingling sometimes as well, which is just felt like an old injury. But yeah,
I have arthritis in my hips. I've always had issues with my hips. So
A lot of people have something like that. It's like hypermobility or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome or something. Like people have, I don't know, certain joint conditions. I don't know. But yeah, if it gets worse and it's going to turn into a cyst.
yeah, if I were you, I would go to the hospital, get that shit checked out.
It's a shame, you guys, because you can.
Christine, I'm hearing you. I got you. I'm gonna put ice on it. I promise. I promise. I'll do that.
I think
I
probably
promise.
best.
I will try ice on my neck. I will try. But I just it freaks me out. You know, like everybody needs their hands, their arms, their legs, but I need them more than you do.
Yeah, do you know what? If it breaks out that bad, like if you put it under like instead of putting the ice pack, is it an ice? Yeah, if you instead of putting like ice straight on it or an ice pack straight on it, wrap it in like a thin towel or something so that it's not as. But that's probably where the where it's emanating from is probably the neck area. That's what I would think. Like I think Christine's right. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Doctors are scary. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
this
hate doctors. Trust me, I hate doctors. That's why I don't ever go to the doctor ever.
our chiropractors are brilliant though. Those are good. If you ever been to a chiropractor,
I'm supposed to go to a chiropractor because of the sciatica. So there's just things I gotta do, guys. I'm just horrible. One thing is that here's the thing. I look better on the outside. My parents gave me great outside genes, like horrible inside genes. Horrible. If you saw the family history, you guys would be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm not saying I'm like obviously not like basically what I'm trying to say is like I'm 42, but because I've looked after my skin and all where I don't go out in
Oh
the
yeah.
sun. I don't have any lines or wrinkles. I'm very lucky in that respect. But in another respect, it's like I've got all these connective tissue diseases and stuff. It's like what the you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
nah, yeah. And it's just like, oh, dude. And, it's just one of those things where it's like, I got to deal with it.
yeah, yeah. But you sound so busy, so like try and make time to. I don't know how. I know it's the American health system's a bit because you guys have to pay. Do you guys have to pay for even just going in for an X-ray? Like,
It depends. Like sometimes I'm good. My health insurance will be all right for what I would need to go to the hospital for, but it really just depends. Like sometimes they'll charge you for certain things. It depends on the kind of health insurance you have.
yeah,
So it really just depends on like what you're doing.
cool.
Mhm.
Oh well, if that's something that when you can get the time, probably that's the best place to start. I don't know, but icing's probably. I know it'll be unpleasant, but it might help if you do it like maybe a few times a day. You might get some relief. I don't know.
Um, I know it's only Monday, but
Is it?
there was
Oh, I'm
yeah,
so.
it's only Monday and I had to throw this out to you guys because I know it's not the weekend, and I know that it says weekend on here, but I just figured I'd show this to you guys because why not? Because here's the thing, y'all go on TikTok, y'all follow What the Bug, you're gonna get a lot more of the comedy. Not that you don't hear funny things when I'm on here, but let me just show you. This is the kind of shit that I share, so just be ready for the bullshit.
Oh, more facts.
What'd you say?
Facts.
Yeah, dude.
I
Like,
wish I
man.
could have 15 margaritas. I would be wasted.
Yeah. Did you guys see that Akon was out and he was there when they were um arresting a pedophile and he's singing to him?
No.
That shit was funny. All right, you already know I got it. I mean, look, guys, I know this is a different stream, and I know because we already talked about the bullshit. So I want to be able to have fun on here and want to show you guys fun things because we can't talk about death and do all that. So if I can let you guys in on a little bit of what the bug, just about my humor and stuff, this shit. If it'll play, I don't know why it showed up black like
Not
that.
loading.
Yeah, let me just double check. My computer's a baller. I just don't want it to show certain things because I don't want certain people's things to show up on there. There it is.
Okay, he's gonna perform a song for you, okay?
No, like a friend, like
He's
in the
gonna
public.
perform a song for you.
Okay.
Okay, right here.
In the public, please.
Okay, what was you thinking?
It's wrong.
Huh?
Try.
Oh my God.
You know what's right? Stop. It was wrong, but you know what's right? Listen. Okay, calm down.
Oh, please,
You might
brother.
want to sing the song. You might want to sing along with me on this one.
I don't know.
You might want to sing along with me on this one.
No.
You're about to get locked up. They won't let you out.
That's what Gypsy needs to do.
Oh my God.
They won't let.
Dude, that shit had me geeking out. I was like, locked up, they won't let you out. And I'm like, I wouldn't be putting my arm around that guy, but the whole point was, it was, I guess, like kind of like a Akon's version of How to Catch a Predator or To Catch a Predator or whatever. But that shit had me geeking the fuck out. At first, I thought it was fake, but then there's actually another video, and he's still singing, and the guy's actually being like shook down.
But like, that's what Gypsy needs, is to be locked up and they won't let her out. But
And they have to get her for something else. There was a good point somebody had said on something else. I think it was Morbids, and they were like, you know what? She's gonna go down for something else, and she'll be like OJ, get away with the big thing, but then get locked up for something stupid, and then they give her the time that they wanted to give her in the first place.
That's
right, life or death.
Life or
That's
death.
a big name, Jesse. But
That's-
yes.
That's the charges that
That
she got
was-
charged with first-degree murder, and they were gonna sentence her to life or death. I think they should give her the death penalty.
Look, I mean, I'm not gonna wish anything like that on anybody, but I don't think that it's fair that Nick is sitting in
No.
there when there's people. She's the mastermind. Okay, so if y'all don't know about Pamela Smart, she is a mastermind in her husband's murder, and
Yes, I've heard of that.
and she's got life.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened a long time ago. I mean, she got sentenced back in look, this isn't some like 91 or something. Like so she's been in there, and I don't know. Yeah, the jig is up. That's the dude. Yeah, that was the guy. Sorry, your comments come through like way slower than what's really going on. So although like when you're in the chat, it seems like everything's happening live, it's not happening as live as you think on the other end. As much as I wish I could speed things up, it's just the way the internet works. Guys, we do just have a few more minutes. Apple Charlotte, thank you for being on. Jesse Ray, thank you for being on. If you guys want to say goodbye to the chat and to everybody, please do. I would love to see you guys back on here.
I'll be on for Morbid's Live tonight.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I derailed your panel and caused chaos. It was between the electric guitar and Momo. I don't know where he is now. I think he's satisfied. He's had his food and he's off to sleep, that cat. So yeah, but it's been nice talking though. I've enjoyed
Okay.
And
absolutely.
I've enjoyed the comments as well in the chat, and the people in the chat. I do appreciate them all. So, and I rate Unicorn. Thank you for your kind comments as well. So I don't. It's difficult because especially when it's somebody else's panel, you don't want to keep answering because it's like disrespectful to the host, or But I do see you guys, and I do appreciate the kind comments. I really do. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being on. I'm gonna pull you guys down. Thank you so much for joining me. And Apple, Charlotte, you are absolutely. We love you, and you don't have to worry. I could only imagine after last night how much you wanted to talk. I could talk the ears off of corn, so I completely understand. And sometimes it's nice for me to not have to talk. So. You guys have a great day. I'm going to kick you guys off of here. Much love. Guys, another shout out to Miss Charlotte and to Miss Jessie, always coming on. That was actually Miss Charlotte's very first time on mine, and I'm so glad she was able to jump up and I'm so glad she was able to jump up and chat with me. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Now, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna do what I do best and play you guys a song at the end of my live. Just a couple more minutes. It's not y'all's internet. It's not y'all's internet. It's just the way that it works, because it seems like things are popping up and they are popping up for you guys. I almost feel like you guys see things quicker. I also I didn't have my other side pulled up. Everybody that's been coming in and watching, I'm just absolutely humbled, and you guys are amazing. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. I want to say thank you to all my mods. Let me give a big shout out to Jeff, Jetica, and Chris C. They are amazing. They are putting in the work for me when there's things I can't look at, I can't see, I can't keep up with. They're doing it. You guys, I guess I could play High School Fools. I could play High School Fools for you guys. Shall I play the demo or should I do that? Because I'm like, Make Me Wild is always such a good ending song. It really just has that. Here, let me put apples up there really quick. Yes. Oh my God. Guys, yes, please subscribe. Guys, we got to get What the Bug right. We got to continue. You guys are amazing. We want this to be a place where I don't just need people that are usually up on panels up here. You guys are more than welcome to come up on the panel. I want to play this funny song for you guys. It's so funny. I wonder if I could do that. Huh. All right. Well, why don't you guys tell me, since I got a couple more minutes. All right. Would you guys like to hear? Nah, let me just make my own choices in life decisions since I'm so good at that. All right. What am I doing? Oh, I'm looking for music. All right. Do I play that? What have I played that for you guys? You know what? I really just want you guys to love me. That's what I want. Okay, listen, we're getting that situated. All right. So let's not start doing that. We're gonna get that situated. Because she's on mod, she can't fix that situation right now. Okay. We're gonna situate the situations that need to be situated. Please, please don't stop following, keep subscribing. Yeah, let me see if this is here. For some reason, oh, there it is. Of course it popped up. Of course it did. All right, let's see. What shall we do? Hold Me Down's kind of hot. We'll do I Don't Care at All. See, when this song, yeah, okay, I Don't Care at All. And we'll do it like that. And let me share my thing. And I'll just let that baby play up on that beat. All right. Well, you guys have been amazing. Oh, guys, I keep forgetting to unmute the thing. All right. Yes, here we go. So this is my song, I Don't Care at All. You guys have a great day. I might say goodbye to you guys after this, but this is the end of my stream for today. You guys are amazing. Love all you guys. Thanks to my mods again. Don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe. Let's grow this channel. You guys are amazing. I just want you to love me.
Sensational, ain't nothing too casual. You're looking so beautiful, and you don't even have to try. Yeah, ooh, you're looking so sweet. What's happening to me? 'Cause you always make me feel like I don't care at all. I just want you to love me. I want you to love me. first of all, you're so inspirational. Let's take some time and talk. Maybe I could make you smile, yeah. Ooh, you're looking so sweet. What's happening to me? 'Cause you always make me feel like I don't care at all. I just want you to love me. I want you to love me. I don't care at all. I just want you to love me. I want you to love me. I'm feeling so alive. I'm feeling so alive. It's been a long time since I've called somebody mine. I'm feeling so awake. I'm feeling so awake. Forever and a day since these feelings I can't shake. If it ain't too much for you, it ain't too much for me. If you were a song, I'd play you on repeat. I'm not really sure how you do what you do, but you always make me feel like I